like on stream?
Of course.
Okay.
This, by the like, floor 12 is actually slightly held back. And it's held back because it's missing content.
That's crazy.
Because it needs a bridge boss if I want it to be 50. Because right now it's only an increase of 45 levels. 45 levels, and then the tier 3 is level 200. Whereas if it wanted to be like floor 11, the increase would be 50 like before, and then the burst would have its own thing. But then again, then the level cap would be over 215. It'd be like mess-ish. Because right now I have the tier 1s at level 170, the tier 2s at level 185, and the tier 3s at level 200. I did many calculations before where I had the tier 2s at level 230. Sorry, not 230. I had them at level 220, 210, and 205. But it's not possible without that missing content, because floor 12 only has like 15 mobs compared to floor 11's 19.
Yeah,
like floor 11
there's like barely any mobs on floor.
When floor 11 originally released with its dungeon having level 150, its mob count was made to support it. Like the divisions of the bosses worked. This floor is missing content.
Well,
so
stream has been started.
My division.
So.
Oh. Did it catch all that?
Most of it.
Huh.
Right, so we got, I think Vinny's supposed to be popping in, so hopefully he pops in soon.
I hope as many people as possible pop in, because
and Yadow's supposed to pop in. I don't know when he is.
We are going to need community help to get this through.
Yeah,
because
pop up on the screen so we can get everybody's opinion, and then we're going to show you what we guys did. And yeah, well, mostly Royal. Royal did most of the work.
Yes. Thank you, bro.
Royal carrying, dude.
There has been legendary damage buffs, but a lot of defense nerfs. But it's very close to old numbers I remember.
Right.
But not quite there.
Bro, why am I pressing everything but what I want to press?
Oh wow.
Also, floor 11 has so many specific balance changes. All right, everything nerfed to this. Add all of the missing stuff from your floor. I didn't even overdo it either.
Yeah, I don't think anybody knows, but floor 12 was supposed to be bigger.
They don't know?
Yeah, most people don't know that there was supposed to be another section.
I wonder if they were even like in the contributor
server.
This is a small game.
What do you mean? This is a small map. If you actually explore this map, it's very tiny.
Yeah. Floor 12 has less mobs than floor 11 total. You can check that on the wiki itself by just simply counting through the amount of mobs on the floor. Actually, the Halloween floor and floor 11 have an equal amount of mobs. I believe it's 19. I don't remember if I counted 19 in a boss or 19 was plus the boss. I could go through it right now if I wanted to. 17, 18, 19. 19 mobs total. Floor 11 also has 19 mobs total. Floor 12, I believe I counted 15 different entities. So, if we are missing those 4 mobs, it would have made sense.
Remove particles on Atheon? There's no need to do that. There's supposed to be an update coming that lets you turn off all effects. So you don't need to worry about that. You're going to be able to turn off things like you can turn off music and sound effects and all that other stuff.
I want to clarify something here. So we're streaming the midline of our work because we've completed floors 9 through 11.
I'm going to show it now.
The reason why this took so long was because I originally did some math based off of the older floors just so I can have anything to be on my screen. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna watch from your screen because you know it better.
I originally did some math based off of older floors, and hold on, I need to find the old. I need to find the first
Boost
copy.
the amount of XP we get. I don't know if that's a good idea.
Yeah,
there it is. The first copy. The first copy when everything was just floor 9. I did some very complicated math because it was very hard to find the different ratios of stat increase, like the different ratio for the defense and damage increase of weapons that are lower level to compare that to the higher level stuff. I had to go all the way back down to floor 7 so that I can find the accurate stats for Petal Knight Coat, and then bring that all up to floor 9. And that gave us some rates. Plus, combine that with the fact that it wasn't at all accurate, because I completely forgot to. So I rounded up when I got decimals, but I should have used the entire decimal, and we'll see that when we progress through like the actual document. Figure that out with damage and defense for some stuff, but the numbers were a lot more insane, like 30.6% increase if there was a 15 level gap, which means Divine Playmail would have had a defense of 16,000. But then I remembered something. What it has now on the current document is, if we scroll down to new floor 10. New floor 10. It goes clean is 11,017, max is 15,411. So it's very close to what we have currently. I believe like the difference is only in like 200.
I don't think that'll make much of a difference.
It doesn't make much of a difference, and that's the whole point, because I remember the intention of our rebalance, and that was to lower the number gap that has essentially made it so that Swordburst 2 is unplayable for everyone at lower levels.
Yeah, it's like pretty much impossible for anybody to play this game now.
I was also, to testament to that, I was grinding floor 8 AFK the entire time while making this document, and I'm only now missing one drop. Rosa Expanse, I'm close. But during that time, just a Rosa Expanse, the rapier. During that time, so many people with level 65 floor 7 gear, maxed out or not, they all showed up. People from floor 9 showed up. I watched people have conversations like, go back to your own floor. I'm like, my brother in Christ, this is the floor you're supposed to be grinding on. Like, because bro just wants to progress. Bro is too weak to fight his own floor's boss, so he's going back to fight the boss from the previous floor while having slightly mid-ranged armor and equipment from floor 9.
You were trying to shoot him from there?
Yeah, well, there was only 3 people, but they all had level 250 items dealing 50,000 damage. Considering he's dealing, they're dealing 18,000 damage because of the cap on the boss, which is still too low.
It's so low that I didn't even know it was there.
That's great. Well, you wouldn't, because it still dies that fast. Because it's, even though it has a damage cap of 18,000, if there are like multiple people dealing 18,000 in a swing, it's gonna take multiple instances of 18,000 damage really fast.
Does it also
especially when you have
with,
larger grind parties.
Does it also cap with even if you use Curse Enchantment?
Yes.
Okay.
The damage, it's the amount of damage it can take in one hit. The problem is there are too many players who are level 250 dealing 18,000 or dealing the cap in one hit, and we hit very fast, especially when we enter burst mode. And considering all the players are hitting each other, they're constantly in burst mode because we're all like a giant grinder, right?
Yeah.
My God, bro.
So, how many people we got on stream? I want to see if I can open it up on my
about
device.
17. It starts to level up now. Is like every floor there's a hacker or someone AFKing at the bosses. Yep,
right,
that's
hackers have made a return. Oh my God, dude!
Actually, I feel like hackers are less of an issue than the AFK grinders themselves.
They're less of an issue than the AFK grind. Like, that's the problem. I feel like today is worse than old floor 9 when I had to beat the floor at level 96 because of auto farming.
Yeah, I hated that.
The
so
old
much,
auto
bro.
farming.
The old auto farming. They would just like one shot the boss pretty much.
That was exploiters, and they're dealing as much damage on critical that we're dealing now. Pause. But now it's not even exploiters that are the problem.
Hey, I see. Welcome.
Players are getting gatekeeped by other players that don't even need to exploit to essentially not allow other people to play the game, or progress the game, or grind the game the way they want to. The progression I had, another reason why I also probably didn't get a legendary for 3 years is probably because I never had the chance to, because I would not be able to fight bosses.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did suck, jitters. I'm level 188 trying to get a 250, and you can't. I mean, how much damage do you do averagely at a level 180? 7k? That's not much. Actually, no, I don't think you do I don't think you do that much damage, actually. I think it's like 5,000.
Y'all want to know a fun fact?
Yeah.
I contemplated trying to make floor 11 work as almost its own division of 3 floors, or like 4 technically, because I proposed the idea that floor 10, I feel like you guys would agree with me here, floor 10 does not need level 110 legendaries. Those things should be nerfed to level 100 and put right into ball.
Yeah, I agree.
As boss shots. I want the chat's opinion on that. So while I explain the rest, feel free to say if you agree or disagree with that. But that would allow for level 110 legendaries on floor 11, which is the old 10 level gap. And then we remember how old World Slayer, Oathkeeper, and stuff like that, they used to be level 120.
Wait, that's the current.
So
that's the current document, right? So, because I don't think you can see this, so I'm gonna pull it up on my side.
Wait, what?
No, I mean because it's blurry.
Oh, that's tough.
Oh, why?
So I'm where is that?
New floor 11.
Oh, I found it. Just tell me when to scroll. I'll scroll.
10 minutes
Don't you jump from 100 to 120 from floor 10 to 11? No, because technically floor 11 is level 200. You're supposed to end
floor
up
11's now level 200, and it has a dungeon now. So if you thought it ended at 120, I feel like it used to.
I feel like
you're older. Yeah. I feel like you're older because it did used to in fact end at 120, and that was with the mini bosses, the trio.
They didn't nerf Rusty Spirit. Yeah, they nerfed that a long time ago. Thank God. If they kept that in, I would have quit.
I feel like that was just a fluke, honestly. I don't think
that starts at 120. No, it technically starts at 110. No, it doesn't. Yeah, technically, it does start at 110.
It does start at 110 because of the common weapons you can get from the Reaper and other stuff. Oh, right. I have to talk about the potential of also having to move different weapons around, because like
you should bring up the
some of these weapons should not be where they are.
Now that there's a decent amount of people here, you should bring up the level cap being dropped.
All right. So as you guys may have seen from the document that Cyan's on, you can see that there is an old level chain and a new level chain. This is essentially the gap between the start of floor 11 and the end of floor 11, or the start of a floor and the end of the floor. That's what I mean by a level chain. Considering that the damage has gotten significantly insane, and also this is something that Yada is very nervous to do due to how he feels that the community is not going to like this, but we personally feels like this is what needs to be done.
Yeah, that's why we're doing the stream right now, to find
decreasing the level of almost all equipment from like 200 and below, just to suit the 10, 10, 15, 15 level increase, and bring back floor 11 to being level 150 and level 120 in terms of its first original legendary. So like World Slayer, First Light, and Oathkeeper, level 120s like they used to be on release, and the boss legendary is level 150 by release. And as you guys can probably assume, this new level chain, essentially the 50 level decrease, would very much so affect floor 12, and essentially bridge the gap between floor 12 and 11, and also floor 12 and the rest of the game. Same thing with the tier 3 bursts. It's still going to be an issue, actually, and that's the crazy part.
Are still going to be OP as hell.
Even after, like, and that's the insane thing, and I feel like this is something that Yato has to understand in order to, like, actually consider this properly, like, without the fear of, like, community backlash, because it's probably the best thing that's going to happen for the game right now, is the fact that even floors 10 to 11 is a gap of 5 floors. Technically 4, considering we followed the 10 legendary increase of 10 levels, and then another 10 levels, and then 15 levels, and then another 15 levels.
For 13 stuff, 12, I'm not sure how much damage those weapons are going to do, but I assume they're going to be around 70,000 if we don't get this nerf.
That's another thing. Yada said to Cyan that another reason why he didn't agree with the decreasing of levels this drastically was that it would go against things planned for floor 13. And I feel like there's the easiest rebuttal to that, and that's the fact that I do have math formulas here. And the moment that I finish with floor 12, I can apply those formulas to
floor 13.
The floor, to floor 13.
And it would just work. I just don't see how it would cause that much of an issue. It's just numbers. It's not going to change anything. It's just going to be numbers. I'm pretty
sure you're able to just, you would not slightly. The numbers would change.
It'll be a huge, it'll be a drastic amount, but you know what I mean.
But it should be easier to delete number, type number.
Yeah, like, I don't know.
It just takes more. Like the more they delay it, the more time this is gonna take. If
Right,
anything.
so they should hold back on floor
Because
13 to
it's
figure
more
out what they
numbers.
need to do, because this game is just unbalanced. And the more, if they keep adding more updates, we're gonna be doing 70,000, then maybe 80,000, then maybe 100,000, and then maybe it'll get all wacky, and then we do 1 million. So it's just
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
So
But
the thing is, the way the game is structured is incredibly weird. So you may see at this old and new level chain that there are bolded things, bolded numbers, and underlined numbers.
that's the
The
legendary.
bolded numbers are to represent the legendaries. The underlined numbers are to represent the new items that used to never exist on the floor. So they weren't actually counted within the calculations at all. Because 145 we never had, 160 we never had, 135 we never had. So, or sorry, 175 we never had. And to go with the KH ratio, which is a ratio that measures the kill per amount, like 1 kill per amount of hits. You might have seen this KH ratio here. Essentially measures how many hits it takes to get rid of, let's say, a Reaper's 65,000 HP with the equipment that you're supposed to be coming onto the floor with. I need to measure that by actually turning the legendaries into things that don't make sense, because the floor doesn't make sense. So now 140 will have to be the legendary here.
I still wonder why they have level 275 legendaries and 285 legendaries. Like that never makes sense.
That's
to me.
ridiculous. If I go to new floor 12, because I don't even have old floor 12's like proper KH ratios done yet.
Oh wait, this person asked a
And-
perfect question.
Yo,
He asks, would level 3, well, I mean, would 350 still be the level cap, or would it be lowered to 250? We want to lower it back down to 250.
Yeah.
That's what we want to do, and I
it
think that would be the
has
best
to
course
be
of
lowered
action.
down to 250.
But I just don't
because
think we're gonna get to do it.
floor 11, when floor 11 came out, or like it was the Halloween update, I believe, that made everything with the 250.
No, it was the dungeon.
Yeah, it was
update.
it was the dungeon update made
yeah.
everything.
It was the dungeon, and
Okay.
that was 250. We got 250 weapons from the Halloween event.
From the Halloween event. But did we get level 200 boss equipment during that update?
No, we didn't. We just
It was still level
it was still
150,
like
right?
150, yeah.
So
Wait, was
the
it?
level cap was
Wait.
increased to 250.
It was one. Yeah, it was. I think it was. I would have to look back at my video. I'm pretty sure I did a video on it.
Either way, the original numbers were smaller, like reduced by an entire
Yeah, and it was more like
100 levels.
reasonable.
So, as you can see here, this is the floor 12 level chain, right? 200, 210, 220, 230, 250, and then all the legendaries. Reduce that to 150, 155, 160, 165. This time, the underlines mean different things. The underlines are the rares. The level 230 rares would be 165. Level 250 rares are now 170. Tier 1 bursts are 170. Tier 2 are 185. Tier 3 are level 200. And the legendaries are level 195. Like 195 from Atheon. The consequence of this, I knew this would happen. Like, obviously, that was the goal, was to reduce the level gap between floors. Obviously, a bunch of people's levels are going to drop. So the consequence of this would be making the level cap
Oh, I didn't even think
at
about
level
that.
250. You didn't think about that?
No, not that. I was
pretty
thinking. I meant the skills. Those would have to be reworked as well. Like
touch it all like summon pistol? Not really.
Not summon pistol,
They
but
all,
like
they're all
sword
percentile
chain.
based. They're all percentile.
Yeah, but I'm
based.
pretty
Sword
sure.
chain
I'm
might
pretty
be a
sure
little-
Meteor has a base of 50,000 damage. So
Oh, of course.
yeah.
Also, old summon pistol was overpowered. Like old summon pistol, even at level like 120, still did 24k damage,
Yeah, it was pretty
which
good.
is very
So I guess
funny.
it would be fine. But
Like
then there's
technically,
still
it
gonna be
would
people.
buff summon pistol again, which is great.
Yeah, true.
It doesn't matter if they're like I don't feel like it matters if there's this, hey, we have a group of people here who wants their overpowered weapons, but the overpowered weapons are what's causing hurt to the game, so you kind of have
Yeah,
to
of
change
course.
it.
Well, yeah, jitters. Of course the mobs are gonna be reworked for their health and stuff.
Yep,
You can't
everything.
just nerf everything and not nerf the mobs. That'd be unfair.
That's exactly
Yeah.
what the KH ratio is. I'm not completely finished with floor 11, but I can show you guys on floor 10. If you go to old floor 10 and scroll down to new floor 10, the difference in stuff. Actually, go to new floor 10.
We didn't touch. We don't. We're not. I don't think we're allowed to do anything with XP. So no, that's not our job. That's up to Yato.
Yeah.
But is the
They might
XP
have
still
to-
bad?
they
I
might
thought it got a lot better.
The XP got a lot better, but the thing is, it only got a lot better because of the level gap. So it's gonna have to get a reduction eventually.
Yeah, I think the level gap is the only reason it needed an increase in XP. So the new level cap will be nerfed to 250, and then floor 13 drops will go back to 300 again. Yeah, that's what we want. Well,
nope. You don't want that at all, Cyan.
Why not?
Because if it's 300, that is a 100 level gap, and we're right back to where we started.
No, he said 250 to 300.
Yeah,
that's 50 levels.
So, if you look back at the document again, the tier 3 bursts were reverted down to level 200.
We already have those.
Tier 3 bursts were reverted down to level 200. This way, this was the smallest I could get the tier 3s to be, but it also left the 50 levels that we have saved
so you're saying
for
that
the entirety of floor 13.
So you're saying that floor 13 would be 250?
Yes. And I can't use arguments that I would use with you because of things we know that we can't share, but I'm sure you would understand the reason why. But considering that like a 50 level gap has been going through for 2 floors, like right about now,
Wait, you're on the stream,
floor
right?
makes sense to have a 50 level gap.
You're on the stream, right, Ryle? You could read the chat.
Yeah, I am. The level gaps is why it was added, so without the level gaps, won't it make progression way faster? Tier 3s are gonna get... No, that's the thing though. They're not. They're not because Yato is saying that this is way too drastic of a change. I don't know what he expected. Honestly, you've had a drastic increase in levels which obliterated the game's functionality.
It literally doesn't make any sense.
Let's change that. Let us change that. Alright, bet. And now we're here. So hopefully Yato's able to get on stream and we're able to speak with him through the YouTube chat
about it, but
and argue all of our points
he could
towards
be here.
why this is better for the game and its current state.
Yeah, normally he's lurking.
Because he's saying a lot of people don't like.
I don't see anybody disagreeing so far.
I don't know
who he's talking about.
And I feel like I believe it's just people inside the game's development team.
Yeah, I think he that's what he mentioned. He mentioned the contributors don't agree with the drastic drop. That's what he said.
And I don't understand why. I would like to hear their point. Like, this is why I wanted to look over the document with them, get in a VC and be like, hey, this is the final document, or this is the work in progress document. This is everything I have planned, because we're essentially we've reached the final stages of planning. Like, we have our end goal. Our end goal is to get floor 12 looking like the new level chain that I have displayed here. And it's still ridiculous because I even tried making the legendaries level 170 at a point. I tried many things. But because of the KH ratio, or this essentially gone in, like how much health from a mob is gone and how many sword hits, I have to measure everything accurately, obviously. So I have to make things that are nerfed the exact same to what they are in the KH ratio. But I also have to make sure they're very close together, or they're the same level gap of distance between other mobs' KH ratios. Otherwise, we'd have a false ratio, and we don't want that.
To the what?
The slug thing, the slug boss.
Oh, okay.
So what I'm trying to say is our levels going to be taken away like 350 to 200, and once the new floor comes out, we'll reach level 250 again? No idea. What I was thinking was, considering that they already released level 250, and with the way floor 13 is seeming to be structured, I think like it's something I can't reveal, which is unfortunate. So it's kind of tough that I have to speak with this level of "Hey guys, trust me" kind of thing.
Yeah, it kind of sucks.
That feels very unfair to you guys. I apologize for that. But based on the way that floor 13 is structured, I do feel like 250 being the current level cap is beneficial. It would be better than the cap of 200, because that's going to make a lot more people upset, in the sense that, like, even if it's what better for the game, we could make a lot less people upset by having the level cap be what it should have been a long time ago, which is when it was increased to 250, stayed that way. If we reduce that by 50 levels, it's like, well, damn, what we grind all that level for? And we're going to have that same effect because the level cap being increased to 350, but
yeah, because if we keep it this way, the next level cap's going to be 400.
That's ridiculous.
That's crazy, bro. We went from level 100 on floor 10 to 400. How did they not realize how stupid this is?
325 to 400. So that's a floor increase of 75 levels. And what's funny, Cyan, is that like the way floor floor 13 is supposed to work, what realistically, what items would be shoehorned into that floor to fill in that gap?
Yeah, they're gonna have to put
easily.
like billions of weapons and force you guys to just grind all of them. Like, that's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
I mean, it would have been cool if the floor was actually big,
It's not
but
though.
it won't be. Well, it might be big in size, but not that big in like content. Who knows, bro? Who knows?
Alright,
it's
so
it's supposed to be smaller than floor 12 from what I believe.
Math asks if they could get the document as view only so that they can view it. Without,
view only?
Without doing
It's not finished, so I'm going to make a copy and then.
Yeah, we're not done with it. We're working on it as we speak right now, actually. Grinding from level 0 to 350 takes too long. Exactly why we want to drop it. that's the biggest reason why we want to drop it. It would make everything a more progressive, linear gameplay, like what Swordburst 2 is.
Well, I have an idea. What if I just share this current document? Anyone who has the link is a viewer. Got it.
Give me it. I'll do it. I don't think you can send links in the thingy.
Yep. Who is Takamachi?
That's Rock. He's literally next to me.
Cool.
He was asking who he is.
This is a document. This is the link where you can't edit it, Cyan. So.
Alright, I hope so.
Make sure that you are unable to edit it. Make sure. No, make sure, bro. Make sure. I do not need these people. I made a copy before the stream.
Yeah,
so
I
it's
can't
fine.
edit it. We could just look at it.
But like, we do not need that amount of trolling.
Yeah,
all right, we're good. Great. Suspicious link, yo.
Oh no.
We're sending phishing links to all Swordburst 2 players, guys.
I'm about to get hacked, bro. He's gonna steal my.
We're stealing
my
all
YouTube
of your
channel.
personal information.
All right, here you go. All right, so you guys can skim through that. Let us know what you think, and then we're gonna come to a decision. We just want to find a middle ground, but we're being reasonable here because
I don't think there's gonna be a middle ground. I don't believe, like, you say you want to find a middle ground.
I do. No, what I'm saying is I want to make. I'm trying to find.
There shouldn't be a middle ground between 250 and 300.
I know. One thing is I'm trying to find to make everybody as happy as possible. Your access expired, but I don't got access anymore.
Well, I feel like there's a problem with that mindset, considering that the large amount of new generation Swordburst 2 players are used to the
it's fine.
larger
it's fine, Quill.
level gap.
It's
so
fine.
They're all gonna be like, oh no, all of our stuff got nerfed. Cry about it. And I do remember when we did get upset at floor like the Halloween update because of the nerfs. But then again, the damage was already right technically. If I scroll up to new floor 11, I see that the level 150 legendary damage is actually a buff from our current damage.
You know, a good place for me to level up at 130 to floor 11. That's the best place you could go.
Floor 11. Current floor 11.
The best part about docs, if anything, there's a revert button. Yes, that is true.
Yes.
Oh.
No, a good place for me to... Oh, wait, I read that already. In my opinion, as long as people understand that it's not just the items getting nerfed, everything will likely be the same. Yeah, it's going to be the mob.
Yeah,
everything's going to get
exactly
nerfed
what it
to
is.
everything. Everything's going to get nerfed pretty much. And some stuff is obviously going to get buffed, like the floor 10 legendaries, I'm pretty sure is getting buffed.
So that's exactly what I want to say. So if you guys all go to the top of the document, you can see that there's a list of terms, and the terms used to measure this is essentially the KH ratio, or the 1 kill per number of hits ratio, which is rounded up because of like the reasons of if you deal like 9.50, if it takes 9.5 hits to kill a thing, you're going to kill it in 10 hits, right? Or 9.2, you're still going to kill it in 10 hits. So I made this ratio so that when we do end up eventually nerfing everything to the freaking ground, we can calculate or just compare the difference, but like the old difference in the KH ratio to what it should be in the new one, just to make sure that yeah, I was doing math all week before my summer break ends, guys. Help me. Help me.
Now you're Asian, you're good. You're Asian, you're used to it.
I'm not Asian, dog.
You're Asian enough.
That's crazy.
Did it come out at right time? Yeah, you came at a fine time. It's fine. You can click the document if you want to see what we've done so far. The only thing we haven't done yet is floor 12 rebalancing.
When things are buffed, like if you go to new floor 10, you can see that there are things highlighted in blue, and those are the things that change. When things are buffed, like the plus 15 level 96 armor, which is Deathplate, I believe, the damage for Grim actually got an increase from its old damage. And that may sound like actually awful because Grim kind of hurts, not gonna lie. 1,750 damage? I don't know, it can hurt sometimes, especially when you're level 100 and you're
like
just on that floor.
If you don't use shield.
And the ratio remains the same. That if you were in a max death plate using max death plate with current floor 10, he would kill you in 7 hits.
I did not know that Ball did more damage than Grim.
Oh, he does. He just has significantly less health. This is also the same damage as the Gargoyle Reaper, fun fact.
Oh.
And it murks you in 6 hits.
Wow.
So I did a lot of math for this because aside from just making the ratio work, I actually paid attention to the decimals here. So let's say when Grim would hit you, it would be like, I believe 7. It would be 6.66, I believe, with old Grim. And I believe this is the closest I got was the 1970 damage, which was 6.65, I believe, which was like absurdly close. I'm like, dude, that's literally the exact same ratio. So Grim still kills you in 7 hits, even while having this damage. And the damage, it's not like, oh, it's 1975, where he still kills you in 7 hits regardless, but his damage is actually slightly amplified. It's relatively the same, considering that I made sure that the decimals matched and everything. We go down to current floor 11 and new floor 11. New floor 11 is where things need work, because my plan is get this all done today and then finish off floor 12 tomorrow. But we're reaching a problem, and I feel like we kind of need community help or just the ability to convince Yato, because
because right now
if we don't, then I worked on all of this for nothing all week.
Yeah, right now this is Yato's mindset. He thinks that he all right, let me tell you exactly how he feels. He's scared to drop the level cap below 300 because he thinks it's going to be a drastic drop and people are going to be upset and they're going to be like, I worked hard to get these burst weapons and now they do less than 50,000 damage. So that's the issue he has right now, and he thinks that a large majority of the people love doing 50,000 damage. I still don't know where he got this information from, but yeah, that's pretty much the tea.
The only reason why a large majority of the people like dealing 50,000 damage is because of how drastic of an increase it is.
That and the country, and they like doing the same amount of damage as the contributors.
Almost, yeah, they did it. Like, first of all, you're able to compare yourself to being as powerful as contributors, right? But like back in the day when we didn't have that, like oh my god, 50,000 damage. 50k was ridiculous.
Yeah, that was
right?
that was developers
damage. I'm sure everyone here has
been
playing SV2 for long enough to remember when 50k is ridiculous. But we're able to do that now. I remember when Atomic literally gatekeeped a whole boss by dealing 50k while we were dealing like 31,000, which is still ridiculous to me, in my opinion.
Or I don't know, I'm gonna say timeless. I did tell him to do that he has a whole server with a bunch of people right there. Why doesn't he just ping them and ask a question simply? Would you guys be upset over a level cap decrease? Like, I don't know why he doesn't do that. And, I do like to feel powerful, but honestly, for the sake of the game, I think it's better this is for the better. Me too.
Exactly.
I'm trying to convince Yato, but I don't even know if he's in this stream right now. I told him to join.
I feel like if we start talking to Yato, like, we have to actually like see if, like, hey buddy, you here or what? But essentially, what was I gonna say here? The fact that players feel powerful and then they lose that power is gonna disappoint them. But here's the thing:
you're still gonna be powerful as hell.
The thing that needs to be communicated here is that you're not losing your power. Everything, like the whole world is getting a power nerf, essentially, like a power shift down multiple levels, right? So it's not like you are losing ridiculous levels of power because the world is still going to conform.
Yeah, because all of the mobs are going to drop
damage.
Like
all
for
the mobs are
example,
going to drop damage. All the mobs are going to drop
has
defense.
95 million. He's going to have to drop his health. There's no way you could fight 95 million if we nerf the weapons as much as we're going to. So Atheon's gonna get dropped, the baby's gonna get dropped, everything's gonna get dropped, and try to like scale back with everything, and it's gonna work just like how old Swordburst 2 used to be.
And the best part is that like the burst equipment is still going to be viable.
Yeah, it's still gonna be the best in the game.
Well, first of all, I want to talk to him about burst equipment too, because I want to make it the fact that, hey, well, why would we get burst equipment in Swordburst 2 when we can just skip it and it's hella expensive? Reduce the legendary crystal cost per burst crystal to 3. Make burst equipment buff 3 things, and that's a crit rate increase of 5 like just base 5 over all of our crit rate, so 12% then becomes like 17%, and so on and so forth. And then they just have better regen stats. That's it. They have 5 levels of upgrade, better regen stats, and a +5 in crit rate.
That is also true,
You get
Timeless.
3
If
things.
he does just do a random poll, just asking if they should lower the cap without any context, then yes, they're obviously gonna disagree. So
Yeah,
he would
that
have
too.
To, he would have to.
Obviously.
He would have to give a reason for it.
Yeah.
But I also like we know. Don't we know, bro? Struggle is like the communication.
Yes.
Is only well. Flame Essence isn't gonna change. They're adding a pity system to the game, so there's no need to change any drop rates. There's gonna be a pity system for legendaries. I assume there's gonna there is one for Flame Essence. Just like the really hard stuff to get. There's gonna be a pity system on all of that stuff coming in the next update. So we're trying to get this done so it can get pushed in with that. So that the lower levels that can't get kills on Atheon, like the people that should be there right now, can at least try to get the kill this time.
That, as well as the fact that hey, it's a very unattractive part of your game when you kind of can't play the game.
Yeah, it really is. Like Atheon is probably the most boring part of the game. I never enjoy fighting him. I don't think anybody does. You just go there, you bring him to a corner, and you kill him.
I was more referring to the people who can't.
No,
get
I know what
past
you mean. I know what you
Florian.
mean. But I'm just saying. I was just adding in my my point there. Damage cap. Yeah, there is a damage cap in the game. It just sucks. It's pretty useless.
Yeah, the damage cap is currently something that only applies not to. How do I explain this? The damage cap, as I said before, is something that people can hit multiple times really fast.
Can I see the game?
If you're
Sure.
dealing, like, let's say Formog's damage cap's 18,000. If there are like 5 people dealing 18,000 per hit and they're all in burst mode because they're all in that little grind bubble where they constantly hit each other, then you're gonna have a lot of people dealing 18,000 damage in really quick intervals. Even though the cap's there, because there are so many people dealing 18,000 damage at a time, multiple times, it's useless because people are unable to.
You guys want to hear a really good suggestion?
Oh, what is
Oh
it?
no,
Delete the game.
How about you
That's
leave?
crazy. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
how about you leave?
But yeah,
But no, I
right
kinda
now,
agree with,
right
like,
now, if
reducing
we
everything.
get Yato in the general if we get the general public to tell Yato that we should decrease it, if we get enough people to be to like beg him to do it, I think rebalancing the game will be a lot easier.
And we also need to make sure that the
for
general
sure.
public knows why. Because if it's just saying, "Hey, let's
Please,
decrease it,"
if we're
the
gonna
guy who
ask
made
the question,
comment-
please
guy who
get
made
somebody
comments correct.
somebody else to say it because he's not gonna word it correctly.
Mm-hmm.
They need to know why that it needs to be reduced. There's just too many gaps in the level from floors.
There
Oh my God,
there should
Force
probably
10
be
to
an
11 with a
overall
gap
group
of
damage
100,
cap instead of
bro.
the individual damage. Yeah, I was thinking of an idea like that. If you're in a party, you would
could
have to
work
do
too.
less damage. Yeah, you do less damage to the boss. You don't have to do as much damage as a percentage. I suck at explaining this, but I think you know what I mean. But I don't think that's coming. I already asked that, so that's not coming.
Dang.
We should make a suggestion thread in contributor server. Do those even get read?
Do they?
Yeah, they do.
They
Kind
do.
of.
Oh.
Okay. Well, I've seen some questionable suggestions in there.
Yeah, so have I.
I've seen questionable suggestions everywhere related to SP2. So
Everywhere.
I don't know.
I feel like all the people who had good ideas for the game, or like all the people who had passion for the game, not even passion. They have passion for it. I'm not going to deny their passion for the game. All the people who had good ideas for the game kind of just left because the game's kind of killing itself.
Yeah, right now, everybody outside of Swordburst too just laughs at this game. The SP3
Yeah,
and the
it's
SP3
valid,
fans
though.
are having a field day every time they see this game or somebody talking about this game, and it's kind of funny.
And I'll be honest, SP3 is probably not going to be that good.
Probably not, but I'm excited for it either way.
I just realized.
But
I could
anyways, I have
technically
one more
start
question.
calculating the damage.
Does anybody disagree with anything we've mentioned so far? And if so, I would love a reason.
That's for like the chat, right?
Yeah, obviously.
Sure.
I wasn't here for the most
Not that
time,
we like.
but
We're not trying to be like clowning on people for having different
Yeah,
opinions. so,
I
like,
generally want to
if-
know
if
why.
someone-
Like, don't obviously
Yeah.
be civil about it, but I generally want to know if anybody has any differences. Cause I want to see, cause right now I notice some people that defend the game no matter what they do to it just cause they want the game to update more. But I'm telling you, if they revamp this game and rebalance everything, it's gonna make it so that they can make floor 14, 15, or 16 if they want to do that, which I hope they don't. But
I hope they don't, but it actually does enable them to do so.
Yeah, and
The
it'll be a
problem
lot
is,
easier if
it's
they follow the
also
formula.
still gonna break because it's still going to break, which is the funny thing.
Yeah, eventually, if you get high
Did you
enough, it's gonna
know?
get back up to 50,000 damage.
No, not really, because the formula still works. It's just your level gap per floor is no longer the same as it would be in the old. Like,
Did
Yeah,
you know?
I don't think we can ever
game
get back to that.
Floor 12,
it's gonna fix itself in time, honestly.
did you know that
because
before
no
floor
one's gonna go
12,
back to
there
the
was
other floors.
an actual like setup for everything when it comes to like
Yeah, I'm pretty
balancing?
sure there was. Yeah, I'm pretty
They just
sure.
didn't use it.
I don't know why they didn't
What was
use
it
it.
The
I think it
Halloween-
was Halloween that ruined it. I think it was Halloween that ruined everything.
No, it wasn't Halloween. Halloween was fixed after, kinda,
Not really. We
because it
had
doesn't
250
really
weapons.
count for the regular. Event weapons don't really count for regular game scaling because
Oh, that's
they're
true.
most likely not gonna get back. But what there was a whole setup for balancing that they just simply didn't follow for floor 12, and it kind of messed up everything.
Yeah,
That's
like
why we went from like doing 7k damage to double the damage.
we're
in,
doing
like,
more than double. What do you?
70.
No, we're doing more than
No,
double.
no,
We're doing
as
more
in-
than triple that. No, I know. I know
No.
what you're saying. I know we're doing more than triple the 14,000 that we'd be doing, which is crazy.
Yeah. But my point is that that's the reason why Flirto is so kind of poorly balanced is because they decided to just do too many levels in 2 floors.
Yeah, I don't know how we went from 250 to 350. I
That's-
seriously
that's-
don't know.
I
Even
I
Yato said he didn't
genuinely
want to do it.
know.
Even Yato said he didn't want to put it that high. So I don't know why they did it in the first place.
I genuinely don't really know how it went from 100 to 200 on the floor after. And
My
then
God,
from
bro.
200 to 350 in the next floor. Now what, floor 13 is gonna be like 350 to 550, bro?
Yeah, it might
Something
be.
like
I bet you if we didn't get to this, that there probably would happen. But I just don't know how to
Yeah.
get through to Yato. I really don't know. But I'm telling you,
I don't know.
some people are gonna be upset. That's gonna happen. There is gonna be people upset about losing their
does it
quote
even
unquote
matter
damage.
at this point if they get upset or not?
Yeah, that's my thing. That
Right, I agree.
hopefully-
I agree.
I'm
There's-
hoping that we can all like as a collective like, hey, players, the player like
To be
old
fair,
player
as
base,
the
new
game-
player base
as-
thinking together.
If the
just,
game is
hey,
balanced, I really
the
don't
game's
care.
balanced.
It's-
it doesn't.
I would love
matter
it to
if
be
it's, like,
balanced because it would make it a much
small
more
group,
enjoyable
like,
experience
even if
for
it's a
everybody.
small or large, if it was a small minority of people or a large majority of people who are upset that they lost their damage, if it is what's better for the game, then it's a sacrifice they have to make. But it's also not even a sacrifice, and I feel like you can make a lot of people less upset about losing their damage if you tell them, hey, you're not sacrificing anything because the entire game is being lowered to your current standard.
Yeah.
Like the
To be
entire
fair,
game is being lowered alongside with
as
your
long
weapons,
as
so
the
you're
game
still
is-
overpowered.
Why would you cap off
balanced,
trading? There's no
it
reason to
should-
cap off trading.
if anything, trading should be uncapped.
Yeah, there's no reason to
It
cap
bugs
trading.
anyway with cap trading, so it doesn't matter really.
Yeah, they do need to add the damage cap shouldn't be on regular mobs, but it definitely should be on both bosses, mini and main.
So I do understand we were given the task of like not fully rebalancing the game, but mostly
Yeah, we're doing
rebalancing the numbers.
Yeah.
Rebalancing the numbers from floors 9 to 12.
Yeah, we're not doing
As
the
in, like, the
drops.
base
I
stats.
think we're trying to suggest them to change some of the drops, like the 110 legendaries on floor 10, change those to 100 and drop them
I
on
think he
ball.
agreed with that one.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie.
Right. That needs to go in. That needs to happen, and then we could have level 110 legendaries on floor 11 and go up from there.
Also, y'all wanna talk a business real quick. If a lot of people might be upset that the level 350 that they did spend time grinding for, let's be honest, like people's time.
Yeah,
have
we spent a
essentially been
lot of
stolen
time
because
grinding
of their
these
bad
levels.
decision,
I agree.
right? Because of their bad decision, right? But it should have been ended at 250.
At least until they got
You-
to floor 14.
Maybe I don't think the community even needs some form of compensation for that because we're getting the game fixed, bro. You guys got to
you're literally not
astronomical
losing anything.
numbers.
You're actually not
That-
losing
If I'm
anything.
being
No, we're
honest,
not losing anything. We already got the compensation through the fact that we were able to gatekeep floors.
Yeah, which
No,
is
if I'm
And
being
scummy.
grinding had a
honest,
problem.
the levels itself on players is not an issue.
Right, so I don't think dropping the cap to like make everything closer and
the-
close that gap would do anything to the
The
game.
real issue is equipment level, not player level.
Right, that's the issue. And we don't even have enough weapons to fill in the gap, and it just I don't know, man. Because you can't just
It's weird.
throw everything onto. There's not enough bosses to throw them onto anything. If we add any more weapons, we're gonna run out of mobs. Mobs are gonna just have 12 pages of weapons to choose from. And oh my god, bro.
Yeah, it just doesn't work. So
wait, before you say that thing, I want to read this. Question: is a grid system good or bad? I honestly don't know because it's the one reason. Well, I mean, a grid system isn't bad. It's the crystal system that sucks because it costs so much to make one legendary crystal. I mean, it's a lot better than it was before. It was horrible before, but it still is ludicrous, especially if you're making burst weapons.
I remember seeing a comment that was, if we were able to rebalance like the whole game and its systems, its like an entirety of its separate systems per separate update, right? Like if we were able to work on the upgrading system, there was a suggestion I did see where you guys know how we don't have the ability to sell weapons we get as drops for Vel? There was, if we ever got that ability to sell the equipment we got for Vel, so I remember reading a comment about where upgrades should never necessarily fail, but what they should do is they would cost an X amount of Vel if they do fail and keep your weapon at that level. So you don't decrease in a level ever. You just put in the it's kind of like World Zero almost. You put in the money and if it fails, it
that
fails.
just takes the fun out of the gambling.
It takes the fun out of that gambling. Boy, if you don't is my weapon gonna go up or down? Gee, I really want to know.
I think Yado's in here.
No, if my weapon goes down,
I
literally curdle up into a ball. I curdle up into the fetal position and start crying with like mass depression, bro. If my weapon goes down one level, it's crazy.
I think Yado's in the stream now, so
welcome.
Yado's playing Apex.
Well, he said he was popping in, so
I mean, give him time.
Take his words
I guess, I don't know.
If he's able
But
to
he's
confirm
currently
his
playing
presence,
Apex.
then we can actually start discussing things with him present, because we've discussed a lot of things to the 40 to 39 people who might not be Yato in the chat. You guys might not be Yato. All of these people, they could be Yato.
Are you here, Yato? Say something, bro. Don't be shy. I don't bite.
Matt, the one left.
Not too hard, anyways.
Guys. I think that's Yato.
What does that mean?
Future's Yato. That's crazy.
Okay.
Shut up, Future.
I never would have thought.
Let me ask him if he's in.
Dude, I feel like I was talking about something before. Right. Instead. You never really lose, because you wouldn't lose a crystal, you just lose money, but you use the crystal when the upgrade actually succeeds. Considering the crystal rate, like drop rates, or like the ability for players to accumulate crystals reasonably is still very tedious. I don't feel like
but it's still very viable.
Alright, he says he's in. He says he's in. Really. He's here right now.
Alright,
you can get a crap ton of crystals easily.
So now that Yato's like officially here, for the people who've already been in the stream, we're gonna go over some things that we've already discussed. Cyan, are you able to provide
not this stream, Future. Not this stream. What'd you say? Yeah, I gave him the viewable one. I gave him the viewable one.
Sweet. We're gonna go over everything that we've just previously discussed with him. So in terms of terms, right, things you need to understand, if we go to the very top of the document, there is a terms list. You can see how, like, clean, current, new, max, X is just a variable. Level of a mob is just a mob whose loot pool drops items of that level, so it's used to measure which equipment would be used before a player's first encounter with that mob. Most importantly, we have written down something known as the kill per hit ratio, or the 1 kill per number of hits ratio, which measures the amount of hits it takes to essentially like end the life of a mob accurately.
Yeah, that is a really good question, actually. Why can't we trade burst weapons? Like, what's the reason? I just don't I never understood it.
Was because they used limited stuff in the past, but that's different.
Yeah, there's no limited stuff in it. There's no reason to do it anymore. But that still didn't make any sense back then, because we could still trade the limited items by themselves.
I'm gonna sign. I wanna make sure that this part is focused on addressing Yato's concerns with the
fair enough
thing, so that, like, if you guys have any questions, we can discuss with that once Yato actually hears the reasons behind why we are reducing the levels so drastically. So, if we were to follow the patterns from floors 9 to 8, which was, 8 to 9, which was an increase of 10 levels, and then 9 to 10, which was an increase of 15 levels in terms of their legendaries, or like the legendary level requirement to equip the legendaries of the next floor. We can see that floor 11 clearly did not follow that rule at all. and it increased by 100 levels. Currently, like current floor 11 is increasing from floor 10 to or level 100 legendaries to level 200 legendaries, which is ridiculous in terms of its boss legendaries. So we decided to reduce the number back to what it originally once was when the trio mini boss legendaries were level 120, and the main boss legendaries, or the mini boss legendaries that are now level 200, they were reduced back to level 150. Before, and this is also before the Halloween update as well, where everything became, when the first burst weapons released, that they became level 250. So with the drastic leveling increase that happened, obviously our damage numbers got really inflated, and that's what's causing the massive gatekeep issue. Even with a damage cap on bosses like the one on floor 8, for example, the 18,000 damage cap, we have a lot of people hitting 18,000 per hit at a time. So if we have like 5 people all in a little pile hitting each other in burst mode, they're hitting the boss incredibly fast while dealing 18,000 per hit. And because there's multiple ticks of damage, because multiple people are hitting it, it's not just one person hitting 18,000, it's 3 at a time. You can essentially multiply that damage of 18,000 by 3, and that's how much the boss is taking, like a second. So the damage cap isn't working really to help out either at the moment. So reducing the levels to what it once was, or to a slightly reasonable degree, is our solution to this. And it essentially makes it so that the level gap between floor 11 and 12 as well,
BRB.
also
I was actually gonna
remains
be
reasonable.
too.
Your concern, from what I understood, was the fact that the community would not be happy with a drastic level decrease, right? Like they'd feel essentially like they lost everything they worked for, I'm assuming is the concern you're thinking they have, or like they feel like they lost their power. Because of the kill per number of hit ratio and the fact that we're essentially measuring all of that stuff, this is untrue. And I feel like if that can be communicated to a majority of the community, you're able to appease as many people who would have been disappointed with this more than you would if you just said, hey, we're reducing the level cap. Because that would, obviously, if you just reduce things without a reason, or without communicating to the community a reason, there would be outrage. If you do it and people just don't read and like they don't know why, they would probably be confused and outraged because they don't know where to get the information. Like, let's say they're not on the Discord, they won't get anything, but they'll probably have other people tell them, or they'll probably have YouTubers like Cyan or BGM explain things because they're the people who are, like, let's say, in the know. Yes, I saw BGM in the chat. What's up? But if you want to address any concerns, like any main concerns, like in front of all like the people here, so that the people can understand your point of view as well, I honestly invite that, because currently, after proposing the idea of the new level chains, everyone in this chat, which may seem biased considering it is Toxic Lo-Fi viewership, everyone in this chat seemed to agree. We asked them if there was anyone who disagreed, and for them to provide their reasons. I understand that in your circle, like in your workspace circle with the contributors, there are people who disagree with the gaps. So if you think that you'd be able to get those voices here and have them explain why they disagree, that would be able to help in terms of either if this never goes through, I didn't want to be working on this final week before summer break for nothing. If we have to change it, we have to change it, and that's tough. I strongly would disagree with changing it, because I believe making the level cap for a player B reduced to 250 is the strongest way we can go about with implementing this nerf on all of our equipment. And yeah, I just like to hear the other opinions, because if we can essentially debate this topic and come to a consensual agreement, then I think everyone, like all of the player base and hopefully the contributors, after we have a discussion, can all be happy with this reduction. So any concerns, ask me questions. I will be here. I'll be here working on it all day again. I believe I already gave you my work log or work plan for today, which is just finishing up floor 11 and then starting floor 12. We're rocking that snow. Damn it! I never made a coffee.
Yeah, you-
I'm an idiot. Oh wow, sorry, bro. I just realized I've been okay. I work all day since the start of this. Like since the start of this project, I was working all day, every day, and I haven't been drinking any coffee this whole time. I'm stupid. That's crazy,
Jesus.
bro. Why did I just happen to take a coffee break as I'm actually staying awake? That's ridiculous. I'm dumb.
Crazy.
Low key small brain for that one right there. Anywho, I'm going to scroll up and
I'm back.
address some questions in the chat.
Welcome back.
So
Just trying to push you down.
from I don't know how to say that name, but Ek Taxi's not. I'm not going to say that. Hi Toxic, about the weapon rebalance. Could there be speed increasing stats like some weapons and armor and SBO? That's a thing that was discussed, I believe.
Who needs
I think I believe like that idea was proposed a long time ago. I believe some people are trying to work to make that possible. I do know there are things like making defense stats on like weapons. Let's say that's something that's been a difficulty. So I don't know if speed would be a difficulty as well, but I know people are like thinking about or
All right.
talking about it, thinking
All right,
about it. in the work.
actually, I got something to show you, Royal.
You have that. Most of the mobs from floor 12 are horrifying to look at for real. I believe that was the point. That's why I love the Newborn Abomination. I'm gonna be real with you guys. The Newborn Abomination, everyone hates that mob. I find it to be so perfectly
Royal, check your
terrifying and
DMs.
out of this world. That is great. Common level 1. You know what? I might just. That would.
Royal?
Yeah, I saw what you sent.
Oh, okay.
Cyan, I might just.
Yeah, that's what.
What?
That's what. Yeah, apparently that's what. Tita. Did he say Tita?
Tita.
Tita.
Yeah, Tita had in terms of balancing.
150 rares, 115 to 140. You added new rares, so I'm assuming we'll just shove the rares in there. That works fine. Common level 100. Yo, let's go. They nerfed it finally. Floor 12, 155, 160. Okay, that's the same. Rares 170. 170 is the same, but why 185 and 200? Do we even have 3 rares? Hold on. I don't even think we have 3 rares. I'm gonna check out the floor.
I know.
12 level
I honestly disagree with most of what I see on there.
I'll be right back. We only have 2 rares for floor 12. Or 2 rare
Did
sets.
I get anything while I was gone?
I don't think
Nope.
so.
I was trying to address some questions. I'm gonna address some questions in the chat, and then I'm going to address what you sent to me.
Mm-hmm.
So, are you also going to adjust the new drop of Za? He drops level 175. Yeah. Those are what were reduced to the level 135 legendaries, but then I buffed that to be level 140 just so that we can match the KH ratio and don't like just move everything around too much yet. And yes, it doing more damage than the level 200 legendaries doesn't make sense. I don't know how that was greenlit, nor do I know how that even happened. You think people would look at the things that come before and after. But at Matthew on left, they stated earlier that the new 411 legends would be bumped down. Okay. Hit him with the fact that there are 45 people here because they care about the rebalance. That is true. 45 people are here,
true.
now 44. They do care about the rebalance. That's a large stream. I don't even think you have a stream count that large on average, Si. What the hell?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Usually it's like around
That's ridiculous.
like 17 or 20.
Yeah, we'd be chilling at 20.
Yeah. And now again.
I wouldn't reduce the
44,
level back to
45.
250, but I would to 275 or 300. Why would you think that would be a better decision over 250?
I'm gonna be really honest. The level rebalance is kind of stupid. Why do you think so?
Why?
Why did you choose to make the
I would love
boost
to
gap
know
between
why you think that without
This
just
feels
saying it's
too low and they
stupid.
won't be worth getting when you only
Yeah.
use it for a short period of time. Okay. I made the burst gap 10, I believe. Hold on. Let's go onto the document and see what
I definitely
other-
can't pull Vinny's
what we're all
freaking
looking at.
DMs up here. It's gonna be weird.
15. All right. So
I gotta go to my phone.
making the burst gap gap of 15 levels also coincides with the fact that the price should be reduced on the crystals because the 5 crystal thing is taking everyone's crystals like just to make the damn thing, and then even to upgrade it is ridiculous. And the thing you're doing it for is primarily they got rid of the extra crit rate. I don't know why they did that. They got rid of the extra crit rate, but you're essentially just getting insane regen stats and 5 more upgrades.
What does that even
With
mean? All right, so it may cause. Yeah, we know. Of course, it's gonna cause controversy with people being upset about 350, but I don't see how it's a stupid thing to do.
Which one?
I'm answering a question of this person asked. He's saying that he thinks the level rebalance is kind of stupid.
Okay, valid. They should add a mini boss called Yato. Real. Ice tier 3 burst 200.
Yeah, everything is gonna work. It's not like we're gonna nerf your damage and you gotta kill a 95 million Atheon. That wouldn't make any sense. You have to nerf the mobs too, of course.
Yeah.
And that's why we implemented the kill per hit ratio. So that way everything that is supposed to die in a certain number of hits will die in that number of hits, guaranteed.
Yes, it most likely will be.
I will make sure to go like by the decimal, like I did with floor 10, the floor 10 boss and his damage, to make it so that the number of hits that you as the player die in, same thing with the number of hits that the enemies die in, is as accurate to the decimal as possible, like accurate to the third decimal place as possible. Why is tier 3 burst 250 not 200 and not 250? As explained previously, the tier 3 burst was 200, so that the 50
I don't think Purple
levels
Crafters is coming back now.
The 50 levels that remain can be used for floor 13 and all of its equipment, which should have legendary gaps of 10, 10, and then 15 and 15. If it goes to 250, if there's a burst, then it would be 10, 10, 10, 15. So that's like a 45. Oh no, 10, 10, 15, 15 would be reasonable because it would leave us at level 245. If Yato wants a burst on what's supposed to be like, hey guys, new final floor of SP2, he has the opening to do so. If the legendary drops, I propose that the legendary drops, like for what's supposed to be a final boss, be what is actually the strongest in the game, and not something you craft. But there's two routes for it. Two routes you can go, and it's all based on that extra 50 levels that we have in the 250 level gap. Really stupid, honestly. The rebalance is kind of stupid. I believe Cyan addressed Miguel's. By the way, I think the robes of light and evil armor, I think from floor 11 trio mini boss, are slightly worse than softer defender. Not anymore, corrupt spider. They are a bit better, but if they're slightly worse in the rebalance, I will go take a look at that and adjust it at the moment. The main thing about the burst is that level 170 to 200 doesn't feel like a big enough gap for me to craft the tier 1. I would just wait to level, if it was me playing, I would just wait until level 200 and then not craft the tier 1 or tier 2. Noted.
Well, currently it is like that as well. You shouldn't really make a tier 1 anyways right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's noted, but the current balancing makes it so that it's a level 250, right? By the time we're level 250, you may as well just use the rares. But the issue comes from the fact that the rares are really weak, and you kind of like need the burst to even be able to like fight. Like if you're not going to fight Utriel with level 250 equipment. Let's be real here. Nobody's fighting Utriel with level 250 equipment, even though that's what they should be using.
Yeah.
That's what they should be using in order to get themselves things like Blood Influence or a Chronolix, because it's all level 275 equipment.
Have you missed? You missed a lot. You guys are late.
What about level 500 for floor 13? That sounds incredibly stupid.
Why would it be level 500?
Why?
And I will explain why. If that wasn't a joke, the issue that we're having with the game is the fact that the level gaps between the items of a floor are way too massive, which is causing issues with gatekeeping for the lower floors. Of course, this issue would die down with time if more floors keep getting added, but the problem is if the gap remains staying as big as it is, the issue will persist amongst higher and higher floors. The issue will persist amongst the lower floors if more higher and higher floors get added with a gap of, let's say, like 100. Because now people will be able to gatekeep. Like, even now, we're still technically able to gatekeep the floor 11 boss using floor 12 equipment or level 350 burst, which is absolutely ridiculous considering that it's a one floor difference. That should not be possible, and also isn't right because it doesn't allow people to play the game. People who should be able to kill the boss aren't able to play the game.
Mm-hmm.
So they aren't able to progress,
Right, got legend.
and it's just incredibly annoying. People grind to level 350 is my idea about the rebalancing. So is that the controversy? Yeah, I believe Sign already addressed that.
Yeah, I did.
Will it be 2.5 times more damage when fully upgraded for burst?
Burst do 1 million damage. I would cry if that was a thing.
Yato said that he only needs the clean values. I measured in clean and max values based on using my percentile formulas that you can probably see in the notes section above every new floor.
What are you asking?
The,
They're asking. How would
the
we
issue
fix what?
Why? Do you guys hear the TV in my background?
I hear something. I hear
hear a
somebody.
He lowered. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. I like my father just turned on the TV, put that shit on max volume. I'm like, wow, that's crazy. Thank you, Dad, for lowering that volume. I appreciate that. Back to addressing some questions. Will it still be 2.5 times more damage per burst? I don't know because I don't know the formulas for how much.
Miguel, if we rebalance the level, that would mean we would have to rebalance everything. Actually, we have to rebalance the XP drops. We have to rebalance the drop rates. Well, no, the drops will stay the same. The mob damage, the mob health, all of that would have to get rebalanced into like think about it this way: everything in the game is gonna get nerfed down and be balanced again. It's not gonna be like we're gonna nerf the weapons and not nerf the mobs, and they have like 95 million health while we're doing 2,000 damage. None of that's gonna happen. That wouldn't make any sense.
Yeah.
After reading all the chats, whether we're gonna adjust the.
I don't think it's too late, chaotic.
Rebalance that Cheetah suggested, by the way, because you got that from Yado, I assume,
Yeah,
right?
I got that from Yado. I didn't really like it.
Great. I'll take a look at it and argue for or against certain parts of it because it looked good at start. I honestly do agree with
until we get to the tier,
stuff.
until we get to the bursts.
The reason why floor 11 was destroyed into Wasteland Floor 12 because Yado went insane and accidentally created failed experiments. Real. Floor 12 equals the failed experiment? No way. Oh my god. Does the floor 3 Alpha Ice Wall still drop Frostbite Longsword?
I'm pretty sure it
Alpha
does.
Ice Wall should, right? Yeah.
I don't know.
It should. It should. What's the drop rates for Tree? Look at the wiki. Still wondering why the level gaps between bursts are 15 apart. So 15 levels apart, considering that everything else is also dropping
Bro,
with it, I do think that the 15 levels apart would be the most reasonable for this, or like slightly more reasonable. It's because of the fact that when we have the 250 level gap, those 50 levels would be what's
Has Yada
used.
been speaking? No, he's talking in my DMs. I don't think he has a YouTube channel, so he can't comment.
Dang.
Would be what's used for floor 13, right? So in order for those 50 levels to be used for floor 13, it's like, okay, floor 13, we need it to like, okay, the tier 3s, what are the current levels of the tier 3s? Level tier 3, the highest level tier 3 would have to be level 200. How do we reduce that? And like, what's the level of the tier 1? Tier 1 is 1 second sign, tier 1 is level 170 to match the level 250 or level 170 rare dagger that we're nerfing 250 down to 170 because that's currently what we have here with the legendary increase from floor 11 to 12 with 15. What is it? 15. It was 15, and then I moved it back. 15, 10, 10. But because I had to move the numbers, it doesn't work like that anymore. It would have literally been 170 and then 185, 190. Yeah, the legendary. Sorry, the level 175 legendaries or level 275 legendaries, you would know them, would have been reduced to level 250 or 170 if I followed that rule. But because of the KH ratio needing to be accurate, I decided to follow the game's rule and make it so that the legendaries are the last 3 in order, because that is technically how the floor was designed. So if we were to change that, we'd have to go way further in changing like the actual design aspect of the floor. The 15 levels are level 170. It's only a 5 level, right? Okay, no, that's valid. It is a 5 level gap.
Hello, Alex. Welcome to the stream.
Welcome.
So you're coming from floor 11, right? You get all the stuff for the tier 1 burst while grinding essentially for XP. That should bring you to enough XP to be able to use the level 170 rare, which is equivalent to the 250 rare. So Stinger essentially would be level 170, but so would the tier 1 burst. The gap of 15 for tier 2 is because you have to level up 5 levels from 70 to use your next legendary, and 5 more levels to use the tier 2. Yeah, 5 more levels to lose the tier 2 legendary. But the thing is, the gap from 180 to 195 is still 15. So 15 levels does take more time to grind to, but going from 170 to 185, or 180 to 185 is 5 levels. It gives you a reason to grab the burst that you can use 5 levels earlier, because without it, you're going to be dealing less damage while having 10 levels of gap still to go through. The other part that is enticing about the bursts is the fact that they can go up 5 more upgrade levels, while hopefully, like in our planning, it would be +3 crystals, but if it's +5, it should still work. The burst should also still, they should be giving you extra crit rate. I don't know why they removed the crit rate for the burst, and they give you amped stats. So I believe that the 15 gap for burst is still functioning here. And after you reach level 195, just to make sure it doesn't go too extreme in terms of the damage values, we made it so that 195 goes up 5 levels for tier 3 to reach 200. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Is the chat scrolling without me?
Yeah,
Oh,
probably.
500. That's crazy. Timeless, I hope that answers your question.
It was funny when the crits got removed. That was hilarious.
Man,
Some ideas make burst to 1 million? No.
Anyways,
Yeah,
you see the demo, right?
I should add an XP ratio. You guys are right. I should, like, XP was going like it was such an it felt like such an obvious thing. I didn't even write it down. That's crazy. I should definitely write that down. The XP the XP would need to change because of this.
Right, Rob, you see the new group chat, right?
Yes, I do.
Yeah,
Currently in
we're not
game,
supposed to
rares do
mention
1.6
anything.
times at max. Legendaries do 2 times damage. Ooh, I never knew that. But thank you, Matt. I'm going to rework everything based off of that, because that's all I needed to know instead of using math ratios to freaking help myself. It was pain. I was trying to figure everything out by just calculating the percentile increases using different values on the wiki. It took way too long.
Is the max level still going to be 350? We want to reduce it, but we got to see if that's going to happen.
Yeah.
Off topic, anyone notice the inconsistency of burst recipes, mainly tier 1s? Gear, underfloor, Channing, Katana, Riser. That is interesting. That could maybe be changed, but that's mostly up to Yato. Final level gap small, but at least they aren't going up to 350. Valid. The max level is still going to be 350? No, the max level in our ideal scenario is 250.
Yeah,
but
we want to drop it to
250. Now that we've gone through all answering these questions, we can look at 2 things. One, the new group chat that was made.
Yeah, we're not supposed to mention anything there.
We're not supposed to mention that. Never mind. 2, ignoring everything that I just said the first time and looking at the stats that Tito made. So, considering that I can't share my screen, I want to ghost now. All right.
I would say the highest I would want the cap to be is 185.
185 for tier 3 bursts?
Yeah.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Yeah, for tier 3
really?
bursts.
Tier 3 bursts 185. That's interesting.
185 or 175, but nowhere near 300. I just don't think we should be 300 yet. Even 250 is too much, but
200's a lot, but it still follows. It still follows the rule that floor 11 established by being essentially 4 to 5 floors in legendary value, just more, right? It's 50 levels from floor 10 to new floor 11. So if you guys have been looking through that document, you'll see terminology like current and new. New floor 11 is everything that we've done with the rebalance.
Yeah, the biggest controversy will be altering the level cap. There's no way around it.
There's no debate. Altering the level cap is the one thing that's actually going to annoy people, and it's valid. It's very valid.
It's understandable, because you work.
We spent
really
everyone
hard.
Spent time on that, but there's realistically nothing that can be done.
It should have never been 350 in the first place.
And that was just the fact that it should have never even been 350 in the first place is essentially just
It needs to be better.
My bad for making y'all over grind for something that you shouldn't have needed to, right?
I mean, the inventory is fine. I don't see anything wrong with the inventory. You can search for stuff.
I proposed an idea. I'm wondering if it could also even apply as hey, sorry for making you guys grind for so long.
Yeah, pretty much. It would be. It's not really. Well, it technically is a nerf. Yeah, it'll be more balanced to fit in with what we want to do.
So I'll talk about my idea later. Let's discuss Tita's rebalance for things. So, wait, why are the bursts remaining? That's so odd. Okay, never mind.
I agree with what Timeless says. The lower we go in level cap, the more upset people will be.
The more upset people will be, but also the more the more reasonable the damage gap between floors will be, because we are squishing these numbers as closely together as we possibly can while remaining within the reason of there is a gap of 50 levels and there always has been a gap of 50 levels. If we remove that gap of 50 levels, by the way, from floor 11 and made it match floor 9 to 10's 15, the numbers would be dropping even astronomically lower. But at least with floor 11 now, because floor 11 is big, so it makes sense to not have it drop astronomically. It can handle going from 1 to 150. People won't be made as upset because their numbers aren't going to deplete further than 250. You know what I mean? And 250 was what was added with the Halloween update.
There's no point. What Yato said.
What did he say?
I mean, there's no point.
Like what Yato said.
Where?
In the group chat.
It'll stay the same to late to even revert that. I mean, y'all shouldn't be touching that either.
Exactly.
Just from floor 9 to 12, if there's any need. What do you mean if there's any need? There is a need.
What?
The need is the fact that people literally can't play the game. The fact that the numbers don't even align with the levels, it's essentially just a mess.
Well,
Oh my
It's
god.
a giant mess.
well, there it is. We can't do anything.
And
We
you
don't have
get
the
more
power.
people. You get more people in on the mess, then you're just gonna leave their brains like
I can't share the screen of what he said.
dying. What the heck? Okay, let's just discuss what Tita had, because Tita had a rebalance that is looking good from the start for floor 11 and floor 12. Okay, honestly, I'm liking what I see more, to be honest.
Yeah, we can't show it.
You already got
I don't
the
know why he
tributes.
didn't like pop in the stream and talk in the chat. I don't know why.
I don't have the tributes yet, but I'm going to be measuring tributes as well. So, floor 11
Just
commons
increase
dealing...
drop rate. That's not gonna fix anything.
No. Floor 11 commons would be level 100 in Tita's version. Uncommons would be between level 105 and 125. Does that make sense? Do we have that little uncommons in floor 11? Let me check.
It's a
old
decent amount
level
of
chain.
commons.
The old level chain, we have level 110 uncommons, we have level 120 uncommons, we have level 155 uncommons. And that's about it. Level 170 is rare, level 185 is rare, 160 is also rare. So we have 155 common.
Yeah, it's a different
120
issue for a
common.
different
So
time.
there would be two sets of commons if they nerf cyber military. If they nerf cyber military, then there would be two sets of commons, which is something they could do.
Okay.
Honestly, they could. They just
I
made
am
it
a
a common.
donut.
That means everyone will have
Interesting.
that ability. It also shouldn't nerf the damage. The defense too much. That's viable. Rares 115 to 140. We count the original rares because there's now definitely more.
This is frustrating, bro. I don't know why we can't drop it. It's not too late to drop it. This is frustrating.
185, 170, 135. So there were at least 3 sets of rares before they added level 145 and 160. Now there are 5 sets of rares. So that's where I would disagree with Tia's document, unless we do this thing called floor 11 has content. We want to lower the gap. We can by just making a bunch of content a bunch of content exist within the same level frame, I guess. So we're gonna have multiple two-handed swords that are level 115. Like let's say 3 level 115 two-handed swords, one that's health regen based, one stamina regen based, one that's a mix of both. I think that would be the most reasonable course of action.
Yeah, I think that's good.
105. The gap between 105 and 125. That's 20 levels. Why do we go 20 levels and then okay, rare is 115. There we go.
And also
105,
there's an issue.
10 levels for another rare.
Dismantle in a great area.
10 levels for a rare. Oh, that's the increase. So common to uncommon goes up by 5 levels, then 5 levels goes up to 15
nice
levels. 10 levels in gap for a rare. And then oh, that's the problem. But not too much of a problem. You know what? That's not too bad. Because it then goes up to 115 goes up to 125. That's another 10 levels. 125. 120. Yeah, armor doesn't follow the same rule of upgrades. I honestly believe that, because I was trying to go up using math, like percentile math, and it wouldn't work. So I know the clean values are okay, because the clean values followed the same percentile increase as the older floors did. So the cleans we can rely on the cleans. It's just the max values, they're a bit iffy because I didn't know how to calculate them beforehand. The weapons still seem to be fine though. I noticed that a legendary weapon like fully upgraded is like ×2. So that's nice. That still functions. In this rendition, the uncommons go up to level 125, but there's also a legendary at level 130, and then level 140 rares as well as level 140 legends, which then go up to 150. I can work with that. You know what? I can work with that. Screw it. Drop rate. Why drop rates? Why are they making the drop rate 0.075? Tito, what the what?
What?
Huh? No, I'm not playing this game if that happens, bro.
0.075?
I'm not playing this game if that happens, bro.
That's low.
He's like, legend drop rate 0.075, 0.1. I don't know if bro is old or out of his mind. I'm sure he's been playing the game for a long time back when we remember.
Wait, for what? Wait, for what? What drop is that?
Okay, it's legendary drop rates for floor 11 through Tito's rebalance, but the drop rates don't even need a rebalance, so I'm just gonna pretend that doesn't exist.
I thought they were fine. Wait, did you say 1%?
They are fine. 0.075
to 1%?
To 0.1%.
Oh my god, bro.
I'm gonna just pretend that doesn't exist because that's honestly ridiculous. We also already have have an established rule for legendaries and other like rarities.
Oh,
all right, floor 12 uncommons. Woo! 155 to 160. That's 5. Great. The rares go up by 10, 15.
No, Miguel,
you
you're a little masochist. How does that make sense? How does that make sense?
The legendary rule.
You didn't. If I heard.
Is that Vinny?
To 275.
Oh, it's Kirby.
Oh, that does not sound like Kirby to me.
Well, you say all as if like you're disappointed.
Okay.
Yeah, I was hoping Vinny was here.
In all honesty, I could work with.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this is gonna even matter with what Yato's
You know what?
saying.
No. You know what? I'll take it. Hold on here, because I remember we tried to. You remember how we tried to reduce the levels by 50 the first time and it just didn't work?
Mm-hmm.
Tito made it work.
He did make it work, but
with
what Yato said.
Here's the difference. He reduced the level by 50.
I know, but either way,
essentially made it so that he wait. What?
But either way, with what Yato said, it doesn't matter.
No, it does, and here's why. Remember how we need that 50 level gap for floor 13?
Mm-hmm. So you're gonna leave the level cap alone?
We could have, yeah.
And just drop the weapons instead.
Tier 3 burst level 300.
Which is tier 3, and then tier 2 would be 250.
250. Tier 1 is 200.
Yeah, that could work. Yeah.
All that needs to happen is restatting up the rares on floor 11 because we have to shove all of our.
Yeah, we have to redo everything. We have to shove
5 sets of rare, or essentially 3 sets of rares into 2 sets of rares, and then considering now that they made like 5 sets because they added 145 and 160, I feel like we can just shove those in that number there because they're never supposed to be there to begin with. You can just shove them in and just change the stats.
So we're just gonna throw the level cap thing through the window since we can't change it.
No.
That's
we
dumb.
we have to.
Okay, first of all, that's just dumb.
Wow.
It is pretty dumb. It is pretty dumb.
Yeah.
But I like what we can do here because floor 11 in Tita's version still ends at 150.
Yeah, I guess.
Floor 12 ends at 275. I honestly don't agree with that because now the gap in levels is.
Oh, you mean for legendaries,
75.
right? You said 275, which is the legendary, right?
Yeah, the legendary, like the highest level floor 12 legendary in Tita's version of the Unbalance is level 275. I still think that's ridiculous, to be honest.
So what's the new cap now? It's gonna be 350.
No, the level cap would be
350. Yeah, it stays. We can't change it.
But your highest level equipment would be level 300,
which is the tier 3 bursts.
And the tier 2 bursts that are all level 300 will be reduced by 50 levels. And the tier 1 burst will also be reduced by 50 levels.
Right. So the legendaries on floor, the max legendaries on floor.
You know
the max legendaries on floor 12, aka the Atheon drops, would be level 275. That's what the cap would be. So it'd be 250 to 275, like you said. And then the burst weapons, the tier 3 burst would be level 300. The tier 2 burst would be 250, right? And then, 250, and then level 200 for the tier 1 bursts. Tier 3 burst is not going back down to 150. That would be ludicrous, bro. That's not fair.
Yeah.
That would be
Feels
too much
stupid.
of a drop.
Yeah, and then grind everything what you've been grinding your life to total crap.
I feel like having a legendary should be a luxury or something. It's stupid to need a legendary in order to grind. I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
I know. That's why I tried making it so that the legendaries on floor 11 were, in my version, when max level was 250, it would have been 135 and then moved on to 140 rares before 150. But I have to follow the ratios so I don't change anything.
Oh my god, Dave needs to calm down,
I don't
bro.
change like the
Do you
stats
see that, Matt?
of mobs.
Oh my god.
Okay, so
Hell.
Rare should be like the standard of farming. Yeah, I agree. It should be like the weapon for like the casual players. They should be able to go and get those, upgrade them, and be able to stay up with everybody.
Yeah.
But I guess with Tita's rebalance, it would work out in what Yaddle wants to do, and it makes him happy. And we still also have a more technical balanced game.
we do.
So how much
It's
damage would a level
the best
300?
way we can.
How much
It's
would
the
a
best
level
way we can
300
get it
do?
to.
Did he do that? I didn't look at it fully.
So these numbers are still squish.
You're still squished?
You know what? I'm gonna start working on it. I'm gonna start working on it.
Okay.
Do this.
Oh my
New
god,
level
what
chain,
over game.
But I don't know what to imply. I don't know what to apply to it. We make things. What is it? Level 100 commons. Can you read the list out loud for me, please? Never mind. Alt tab. Uncommons 155. That's the wrong one. 105, 125. That means 125 stays. Yo! But then the low level uncommons get shafted. What?
Wow.
Yeah, kind of look. I guess this does work. Yeah. Now that I look at it.
Does. It works, but the thing is, it's still a massive level increase from floor. Like the gap from floor 12, from floor 11 to 12 is now 75 instead of 50, which is better than before, but still concerning.
This doesn't really concern me.
Well, of course, it's not going to concern you. You have
75
everything in the
levels.
game.
Good.
But we're trying to get the lower players to be able to play the game. Like, I'm not even talking about them
Yeah.
playing the game, but I mean, like, be able to at least catch up comfortably without having to
And then the tier
try
2
hard
bursts.
and trade.
Yeah, tier 3 bursts are 25 levels away. That's still insane to think about. Like 25 levels in 25 levels in distance. Okay. Sure, if that's how it has to, if that's how it has to be, we'll work with it. But like, I still think there will be minor issues.
Hello, Ash.
Issues. There will still be issues.
Yeah, it
There will
was
100% still be-
massive.
There will
I
still,
was
still
worried.
100% be gaming issues, but at least now I can properly apply my stats to the rest of the floors.
What is this? What is a drop of 0? I don't think there's any drops that are 0.025
How much damage does the
anymore.
4/4 legendary do? Dawning Light.
Not important.
Are you sure that's Kirby?
No.
But check out the wiki.
No.
Oh, that's
That's
Ash. Okay.
Ash.
I was
Yeah.
about to say, bro, he just turned zesty, bro.
Yeah.
Like, what the heck?
Kirby turns Zesty equals Ash. That's crazy. I just looked up floor 4 while looking for Dawning Light.
Dawning
Floor 8.
Light.
Sorry,
Dawning.
I looked
where
up floor
is
8 like a
that?
smart man.
Do I have it on it? No, I don't.
Just hope this works out, man.
It should. If he
I
likes
really
Tita's
hope it
stats, then
does.
we're fine.
I
Because
don't know
it's
if he
still
likes
online.
this. Let me see what he said.
Are
Actually.
you for real?
Let me
Bro,
I'm gonna
please.
make sure what he said, 'cause
Please,
before you get
I'm going
anywhere.
to scream.
All right, this
He is
is
so
all right. Hold
picky.
on, hold on. Let me just make sure. All right, he says, "Well, I think it's kind of fair and reasonable-ish, but take a look." That's what he said. So he's fine with it. So we can tweak it a little
Great.
bit and try to
Thank
make it as
God,
good as
we have it.
possible.
We're good. We're fine. You know what? I'm literally just going to take all of it and then just do the
So
numbers.
this is what
for
we're
it. That's it.
settling on then? Is this what we're settling on?
We have to settle on it for now. We
Alright.
can always reduce it later if it becomes a problem, but if we do reduce it, then he has to reduce the level cap. That's just simply how it is.
All right, I'm telling him.
Because this is literally the perfect in between, and it doesn't work if he wants all of like these different level gapped items between legendaries and floor 11, but I'm just deciding to remove like I'm gonna make a level 160 legendary, like a level 160 rare, essentially be the same as a level 170 rare. It just has different regen stats. That's it. That's essentially how we're squishing these things together. What I don't understand though is the uncommons, because there's only you go from uncommons to level 105 and then 125 and then rares level 115 to 140. Yeah, 10 levels of gap from the one uncommon to a rare. So that would be the level 135 rares. So I'm gonna do that.
It's gonna be in.
Yeah, I don't think they should change drop rates again. I think the pity system is just the thing that we need. Yes, you are merchandise.
What does that mean?
Just read chat, you'll understand.
Yeah, I'm looking for it.
But we actually made progress, guys. Oh my god, bro.
Oh my god.
It's not exactly
so
what we
crazy.
wanted, but we got
It's
somewhere.
something.
We did
Yeah.
get somewhere.
I still think it's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a big problem.
It is the perfect middle ground for keeping people not upset, but it will still be like it nerfs floor 11 stuff. Cool. It nerfs floor 12 stuff. Great, but like, is the damage still ridiculous?
OP. Yeah, it's still gonna be ridiculous. It might not fix
Which
much,
it
especially
probably
since,
will be.
Yeah, because it's technically if we use the current stats that we have now, a level 300 tier 3 would just be doing 25,000 instead.
This guy doesn't know what the
Oh my
pity
god, it
system
would be
is.
25,000, but it's not like the it's not like actually no, we're still doing 7,000. We're actually doing more damage with level 150 legendaries now, so it might still work.
It might, but it's not like that
Those are
much
the
more damage, is
percentile
it?
increase. You'd be surprised.
I would be actually.
You would be. Just make a formula.
Are we still
follow it.
supposed to be receiving new damage caps on floors? Well, honestly, the damage caps are so useless. Like, they don't do anything.
Damage caps are pretty useless.
I tried suggesting them to make it like a lot lower. Like, for example, on floor 8, it's
We need a new
18,000.
system.
It
That's what we
should
need.
be like 5,000 damage max on that floor, or less. No, it should be way less actually.
It should be less.
It should be like 3,000 at tops, because it's just unfair for the players there. Because the max damage you could do on that floor is 1,800. Like, and then I just come in there and do 18,000. It's crazy.
Floor 8?
Yeah, floor 8.
Yeah, floor 8's 18,000 on the cap. Max damage you can do for the boss 18,000. Then I realized that you were talking about max weapon damage, and I'm smart.
I was thinking that they do the max damage of whatever the weapon is on that floor for the damage cap, but I think that would also cause problems. So, yeah, it should just be like a 50% more damage. I don't know. I'm not a coder. Yeah, I felt like the damage cap should be like 1 to 3 times the best damage. Yeah, exactly, of each floor. So let's say we went to floor 9, we're doing 2,170. I think it's 2,172, right? We'd be doing 3 times the amount of that. And it would be a lot more fair, because you wouldn't have to do that much damage to get the cap for the stupid damage requirement. Did Royale die?
Nope, I'm just typing.
Oh, I'm used to the noise in your mic, so I thought you disappeared.
Yeah, no, that's funny.
Yeah, I agree there, Math. I think it would be a lot more fun for people, because I think that's just the biggest issues everybody's had with the amount of damage we do. It's just that everybody, I'm just gonna include me, all of us could just go to floor 8 right now and gatekeep it from anybody that's trying to grind there, and it's just not fair. It's just not.
Yeah.
Like, Matt, you wanna go grind? You wanna go gatekeep? And then we turn on this.
Yeah, man, let's go.
And then we do this.
Yeah, it's just like
bro.
one shot the boss.
One shot the boss real quick.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you can't do that, but damage cap, because there is a damage cap now. I didn't even know.
Yeah.
You go to floor
you're
8 and
doing
10,
a
and
lot
it's
of
literally
damage.
impossible for new players. Yep. Even if you get a new server, if after like 30 minutes ish, there's gonna be people popping up.
Yeah, out of nowhere. They just join, like they know you're there.
We wouldn't. Now you definitely would. I've seen so many people do it and then gaslight them into feeling bad.
God.
Okay, so if everyone on the document wants to see what Tita had, we're gonna go to new floor 11. and I'm working on the level chain right now. I'm trying to figure out how to do this functionally. Why is that there? What is 145? 145 is 118. 120. 125 is 130. 135. Why are the... Right. I deleted that. That's crazy. 116 is the rare, then this is just 105. Lowest level rare is 115. Oh wow. Only changes by 1 digit. We delete this because it's irrelevant. The next rare, there are only 2 sets of rare. 2 sets of rare.
Floor 11's fun.
140.
Ooh.
Yes! Yes!
What?
Hey, watch this. Boom. Bam.
Oh, wait, I wasn't looking.
You just banned.
We have level
a
140
level 140
rares.
legendary. Wait,
Ignore that.
I thought you meant legendary. It's
No.
It's bolded.
The legends. The legends will be level 130, which is weird because here's also another problem actually with Tita's thing. So if we do things this way, this means that legendaries like Nyaris, Pendulum.
Yeah, that's so true, Timeless. They do say that.
Wait. 3 sets of legends. We have a current 3 sets of legends. We have 150, everything that drops on 50, cool. 130 would be from the mini bosses, and 140.
Yeah, drop rates are staying the same.
Yeah.
We're not touching drop rates at all. That's not our job.
40. Okay, 130.
You're just changing the level values, that's it.
So we're gonna so that means everything in the 145 rare category is gonna be nerfed to 115.
So this is for 11 territory we're on right now. Right,
Then
yeah.
130, then level 125 uncommons, then 140. Okay, so everything level 160 will be moved to level 140 or current level 170
What do you have 2 level 140s?
because that's what Tita has.
Oh, okay.
So we have the level 140 rares, and I'm assuming that's what we use. This is what doesn't make sense about Titas for me though, is because the level 150 legendaries would apply to the mini bosses like Duality Reaper and Za, but we have nothing to. We had level 185 rares, and we have 3 sets of rares. We had 135, We have 135,
Most likely math, they
70,
probably
and
will.
185.
Probably will.
I'm working on math. Speaking of, the person in chat who gave me the ratios for max level values, so the difference between clean and max level values for each rarity, can you pass that over? If I'm understanding the weapon gap is like 2.5 times from clean to max. I'm just gonna write that down. Like,
What do you mean by that, Miguel? What does that even mean? Yeah, it's if you want him to type it in chat.
what is it? Live chat, please.
Yeah, that's what you meant.
Yeah, burst is 2.5. What about legendaries seem for... Yeah, this is for weapons only. I understand that weapons and armor have a different thing. That's why I have different ratios for them as well.
If I may ask,
Which is also why
if
I
there's any
hope-
hope on getting the rebalance the curse enchantment. What do you mean by that? I think it needs to be done. What do you mean? What do you
Can you
mean? What do you
elaborate?
mean by that?
Cursed enchantment is still going to be a necessary skill, by the way.
Yeah, you're still gonna need
because
it.
of the existence of the KH ratio, you're still going to need curse enhancement.
Which I still hate. I really hate that skill a lot.
It makes your numbers funny. Rares is 1.6. Oh my god, I needed this. Thank you.
How do you know?
The information they refused to give me. Yeah, how do you know? Bro just did some symbol division.
Yeah,
Bro did what I
CE was a
cannot.
mistake. I hate whoever. Well, I don't hate them, but I hate the idea of what they did. I really don't like that. I don't like that skill. It's a 2.2 damage buff for 12 seconds, no matter the self-defense, because you pretty much heal it back. It should be decreased in time, cooldown increase, or scaling decrease. I agree, it should be like 1.5 times, or something just way lower. It does too much damage. And Summon Pistol speaks for itself. After you get to level 250, Summon Pistol is useless in scaling. Indeed.
I mean, it does less than a katana. I feel like it should have been minimum doing as much as a katana skill, which is 3.3, and then Vinny said, no, 3.3 is too much. I'm like, how?
I don't know how.
We have katana. It's
Vinny
not
was
like
supposed
it's
to be in here, bro.
Meteor.
But Vinny died.
I did also propose 4.4 at a point, because 4.4 is like literally
I
the
think
middle
that's coming,
between
Miguel. I think
5.5
there's an
and
option.
3.3.
There's going to be an option to turn off every single event in the game coming soon. And I think it's in the next update. Yeah, I agree, Math. It should definitely be like 3.5 at least. It should be at least 3.5. Can't believe I haven't gotten anything from just AFK grinding here. What is this drop rate? However, all skills should be viable no matter where you are in the game. I agree.
I don't like. Am I to assume that level 140 rares function like level 185 rares or level 170 rares? Because they're literally what's needed to go. It's what's needed before fighting the floor 11 main boss in Cheetah's rebalance. Chat, I redid the new level change for floor 11. Granted, this doesn't include the level 110 legendaries.
Wait, so how are you gonna fit this into the? Wait, actually, wait. How are you gonna fit this into the to level 300? How are you gonna scale from here?
That's the thing. I'm adding level 1. I'm adding a set of level 110 legendaries just because. Like, also new content. Boom, have fun. Forcing bro to make new content. Because
I doubt that's gonna happen.
Hear me out. You need a. Doubt that's gonna happen. They have a reason to do it. Also, I remember I proposed the art contest, which I can talk to him about later. I also need the numbers for 110 anyway to move on to 130.
So 150 is the like terminus, right? 150 be like the terminus legendaries.
Yes, but that's I'm very confused on how to move forward from here because we lost 185 legendaries. They don't exist anymore. It's now level 170 to 140, but the level 185s and the level 170s are like divulged together. So I'm wondering if it's more of like a find the difference kind of thing, because we can't reasonably progress from 140 to unless it's 185, we wouldn't be able to reasonably progress. So I want to pretend that 140 is 185 in terms of weapon damage. Armor will remain like the old 170 armor because we don't have a level 180 armor in terms of its comparison.
I am back.
Welcome.
Hello, welcome back.
Hi.
That's so weird. Okay, it's so weird calling these level 100 mobs.
That actually is weird.
You hear me out? No
Hear
level
me out.
cap, but the tier 3 will be. No, why would they remove the level cap? That'd be stupid. It's boring if you have tier 3 ready. Yes, indeed. It is.
Okay, that's just really dumb.
Oh, you know what? Why don't I just add level 145 rares? Done. Problem solved.
I mean, we have a lot of
that's
rares to
fine.
use on floor 10. I mean,
that.
floor 11.
No,
Sorry.
that's the problem though. I had to mush in the level 185s, the 170s, and I don't want to do that because the 185 rares are what you get essentially if you can't get the level 140 legendaries. But the thing is, it makes no sense again because you get the level 175 legendaries from mobs that you're supposed to be able to defeat with level 185 equipment because they're all like equal to Soros in terms of what they drop in scaling, essentially. That's just the game for you. So I believe I'm gonna see if I can maybe nerf those two a little bit so that they can scale more to level 140 equipment. Like Za and the Duality Reaper should not be scaling to the same as Saros. Even though they drop the same level of gear. They shouldn't, because they also drop the low level gear that is required for progression. Like, another thing they could do is move the new drops, like the new level 175 drops, to the mini boss trio and then nerf it to
75.
from there. But I don't think they want to do that, and I wouldn't do that. What would I do that? What do we have right now? We have Azrael, Strike Blade, and a 2 sword.
Like waste of time.
So wait, does that mean that? Does weapon? Oh God, I can't read. Does that mean weapons that are level 250 will be nerfed, like Golden Piercer?
Yes,
Yeah.
I think. But let me look at the stats. Floor 11 tributes are still level 250 somehow. Floor 8. You wanna know what's good? You wanna know what gets gutted? It's floor 8 and 9. Not even. Just
yeah,
floor
Endgame
8.
is Barney Miguel. That's what I think they're doing something different with floor 13, but I can't get into that. So at least not yet.
Floor 8, I think, is the only one that gets gutted here. Floor 8 goes down to level 130.
That's when you're so mean. Yo, you think the end game is boring?
What?
You lagged. I didn't hear what you said.
I don't think that's lag. I just don't think he's talking right.
No, he lagged. He lagged. I heard it.
Dude,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
just
definitely
talking on
lag.
my.
Oh, that is lag. That is definitely lag.
I think
Damn,
it would
I
be
think it
good
was
to,
gone.
I think it'd be good to see the new damage values of the weapons in dog. You guys want to see? Yeah, well, I think we're gonna leave this up. You'll be able to see it when we're done.
Yeah,
'Cause
you'll
it's
be
not
able to
done
see
yet.
me working on it. Like, throughout the whole day, I'm able to work on it, but now you guys essentially know what the plan is. You guys know what we had originally planned. You guys know what it's going to now become. You guys can give your opinions to us on things, I guess. I don't know if we'll stream it again. I don't think we should. I think we should stream it when we're finished.
Yeah.
Because I think we got everything we needed from today.
Which was stressful because we had to go through so many freaking changes.
It's a legendary increase of 20 levels, even from 110 to 130. That's crazy.
So you got everything, all of the gaps done?
Ish. I added to Tita's thing a bit. I added a level 145 rare. Because if we follow Tita's balancing, we would have to nerf Za and Duality Reaper to the ground. And then, by consequence, they would all be dropping level 140 legendaries. And then it's like, what's the point of going from 140 legendaries to 150? If there is no...
all of that's gonna be on
Yeah.
there. All of that's gonna be on there, math. Once we're done, you'll be able to see it live, pretty much.
Yeah, you'll be able to see the math, because right now I have the math from other floors, or also my other. If you go down to floor 11 specific balance changes, you can see the damage buffs for legendaries.
I don't think that's
Like-
gonna happen, Miguel. We don't have any power for that.
What is he thinking? At a testing game?
That's not gonna happen.
That's-
not gonna happen for
We
sure.
wouldn't be able to do that.
That's not gonna happen, like at all.
Yo,
Not for us.
Who's this? No, bro.
Who's who?
I heard somebody say yo.
Huh?
Yo,
I just
You heard someone say yo?
Oh. Never mind. Forget it.
I can do that. Hold on, watch this. We go. If I just rebalance the legendaries right now to follow Tita's thing, right? Where is it? Legendaries.
Hello, Sorelli.
Gap of
Welcome
10
to
to
the stream.
20.4.
Hmm.
We just simply add 20.4 to 2089.
I died?
Let's hope.
Bro died?
Imagine falling
died.
asleep, bro. You died?
Yeah.
I didn't. Cause I'm him. You should have.
Yeah,
Bro, how'd I get pushed all the way over here?
2-5-15.
Where did everybody go?
2515
What?
times
Oh my
2.
god, the server is just so laggy. Oh yeah, where is everyone?
So that was the balancing. Well, we didn't get to do
530.
exactly what we wanted, but we found another thing that's gonna work out, and it should be a lot better. So it's going fine. I think everybody's happy with what we're doing so far. and Gatto, which is literally the person we need to make most happy, because unless nothing's gonna happen.
True.
I didn't want in this, so I left myself alone. Played.
Tita's literally doing what I
What you
proposed the
said.
first time, but I went back on that idea because I looked at floor 12 and then thought that the gap of 75 levels in one floor was too big.
So wait, what's the
But-
start of wait? So what's the start of floor 12 gonna be now then? 200?
The start?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it would be 150.
So the first legendary on that floor would be
Remember,
levels
we have
175.
commons. We have commons that match. Hold on, I'm gonna look at floor 12. Yeah, so you said the uncommons are 155 to 160. So our commons are gonna be level 150 to match floor 11. Just as it's been doing before.
Okay. I think level 275 is a good idea for a cap. Well, yeah, for a weapon cap, but we can't change the level cap, unfortunately.
Mm.
Which is
Did you tell the
fine
devs to
because
buff
now
the
that
drop rate
Tito
on
was able to
skills?
squish
No,
stuff
we're not
together.
doing any of that. We're not doing that because there's a pity system coming.
There's a pity system coming, and we also have the drop rates buffed majorly already.
Yeah,
When
they're,
things
I
used to
don't
be
think they're gonna get changed.
0.1%, all legendaries from bosses are now 0.4%, which is nice.
Yeah, so
That's a pretty good
how it
jump.
is.
It's an amazing jump. Especially for a game that did
Yeah,
not have a
we're
pity
just
system.
solely balancing the drop, not the drop rates, the weapons and stuff.
The
The
damage.
damage, the
Damage that weapons do.
I don't think we're
the damage
touching
mobs
the
deal to us.
the stats, right? Like the health regen and
What do you mean?
and stuff.
What do you mean
like
by that?
The hell,
I don't think we're touching those. I think
And
those are staying the
those-
same.
Those should stay the same. Yeah, I believe those are staying the exact same.
The only thing I disagree with is burst tier 3 burst having such weird like health and regen stuff. Like they're so low compared to all of the other bursts
Yeah,
in the
they're
game.
lower
so
to
weird.
tier. They're lower to tier 2. I think that gives tier 2 also more of a reason to be
Yeah,
crafted.
to make it so that you can like sprint forever.
but I think they should at least be doubled. Because
I
it
think
would
they're a
still be
little bit
lower
too
than the
low.
tier 2, so they should still be doubled.
Yeah, a little bit too low.
Like even if you double the stats of an omen, you're going to get 44 stat points total, which is less than a majority of the tier 3 burst. Tier 2, sorry.
I still haven't gotten anything that.
At 22 health and 22 stamina regen,
Me
that's
too.
W, and that's doubling it. Also, Omen has
All right.
the
All legendaries
Omen has
from
the
bosses
like
are 0.25.
best
I
of
can't read, bro. 0.4% now. That's what is it? Is 0.4?
Is it?
I don't think so.
I don't remember it being that.
15, 5, 12.
I don't know the drop rates. I don't know. I haven't played in a while, to be honest.
Yeah. Even though we're literally
Tier 2
here,
buffs are
but we're
stupid.
just
Maybe nerf them a bit.
AFK.
Yeah, 70% health regen.
17.76.
I mean, stamina regen is crazy, bro.
776.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh, 17,777.
It was what?
Man.
Ryle, what did you say about the drop rates? What were they for bosses?
For bosses, 0.4% on bosses, I believe.
Really?
Or
Is that high?
0.25. It's 0.25.
Oh, okay. That's higher than I thought it was.
That's also 0.4. Like,
Are they
it's-
nerfing
I
weapons
think-
and mob stats or reducing the level requirement for everything? Well, of course, the weapon stats will have to drop if we lower the level cap. So yes, that's what we're doing. Not the level cap, the level requirements are going down. And that would also mean that we would have to nerf the Atheon a little bit. And all the other mobs. .25 is as 1 in 400. That's a lot, bro. Atheon nerf. Atheon is still gonna be strong as hell, so don't get too happy.
yeah, you're still gonna be able to get it in one shot.
Yeah, you're still gonna get one shot by the funny jump attack.
That's the principle of its design.
Honestly,
How
it
it will
should
remain.
have been one shot from the beginning.
It was one shot from the beginning, but it was undodgeable. Is the issue?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was literally undodgeable. Like it was impossible to dodge it. Make Rusty Rapier do 100k damage, or I'll do that just for you.
Did they fix some?
Yeah.
Yeah, a long time ago. They fixed it a long time ago.
Okay, good.
So Atheon is still gonna be needed to be cheesed. Probably, unless they change how the boss works, it'll be nice if they could make it non-cheesable. Like that'd be nice.
Yeah,
Because I've
and
never
I can
fought
actually-
it legitly. I've never fought it
Yeah.
legitly.
I fought it legitimately once, and that was when they had it so that its attack did 300,000 in a hit, which is honestly better than what we have now because you can't reasonably tank him now because he does a crap ton of damage every 1 second. But if you had your shield, I was actually able to solo Atheon with Brimlash. Not that I fully got it done. I had to do it without getting hit once because I was in weak armor. But if you have, I had a Brimlash, and I was looping him while sprinting, and that sounds very unreasonable because you'd lose stamina and die eventually, right? Nope. What you do is because he attacks you at every 15 seconds, you go in front of him, intentionally get hit one time, and then just keep sprinting. He does a special attack, your stamina is like back, and you're also out of range at that point. But because they made it so that he does an attack every 1 second, you can't outrun him too much. You can't take one hit that's massive with your shield every 5 seconds and then be safe to heal that all back. So we might have to bring back old Atheon, like the one where he did a crap ton per M1, because that's reasonably that is more reasonable to fight if you have a shield on than current Atheon.
I know nothing about anything like that, Sorelli. I don't think I don't even think they're worrying about nerfing the AFK spot on that floor. I don't think they're doing anything about that. It's still gonna be
Do
cheesable.
tributes have higher scaling than legends?
I think so.
Damage wise.
I think so. I remember they did before when they first came out. I don't know if they changed it. Maybe make the boss do skill attacks only. That'll be fun, honestly. But they would have to make it do it more often. That would actually be fire. Actually, I don't know why they didn't do that. I thought that was the whole point of Atheon, that he was gonna spam those attacks out and you have to dodge. I agree with that completely. That would fix it so you don't have to cheese it anymore. You can actually enjoy yourself. Like, make his attacks happen 3 times as much. Obviously, they can't like stack on each other, but you get my point. Well, I mean, that's technically not Atheon's fault. That's not something to patch. If you guys weren't freaking, you know, like sticking it in that one spot and then it dashing into the out of bounds area, that wouldn't happen. So that's not something they need to fix. Right, exactly. You're cheesing it, so it's kind of your fault that it gets stuck. But at the same time, you don't have a choice but to do that, so it's like a double-edged sword.
Yeah.
Now there's a bug on Hunter where you can basically use spare skill to wall cheese it. Now don't let them know about that. That's our funny secret. Alright, I forgot what I was gonna do. Right, Discord.
Man, this game is fun.
Oh, I forgot. I keep forgetting I'm playing it.
Yeah.
Where's Vinny at, bro? I'm gonna DM him again. Oh, he's about to DM, bro. As soon as I was typing, he started typing.
That's hilarious.
He sensed me coming.
Yeah. I got myself some boba tea.
Oh, I hate that. Give me Starbucks instead, bro.
Boba?
Yeah, you do. It's too sweet.
What do you? What about milk tea?
Yeah, it is. It is diabetes in a bottle. I don't want that.
It's not. There's not that much sugar in it.
What are you talking about, my guy?
I don't know. Okay, no, I don't know anything about boba tea. I just know that I just love.
So
it.
if you don't know anything about a topic, no, I'm not even gonna.
Yeah,
finish.
exactly. Why would I, talk about it?
That remind me of.
What happened? Bro, what did I miss?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Inside joke.
Yeah, inside joke.
Oh nah.
Man, just anyways, what are the floor 12 Atheon legends gonna be changed to? The legendaries would be if we do the math of tier
I should
3,
do the hold on.
Yeah, you're gonna do that, but tier 3 tier 3 bursts are gonna be 300, so in theory they would be level 285 or 275.
275, and we got this. We got boom. We got the bell, the new layer 2 bell.
So it'll be in between there. We're gonna figure it out once we do that. Once we get there.
Floor 12. The legends are 275, 250, and 225.
Wait, say that again. I had no idea what you just said.
275, 250, and 225.
You mean 175, 250? Oh, you said 275 twice, so I was confused.
Did I? I said 275, 250, and 225 now.
Yeah, no, I heard.
Oh, you said it. Oh, I thought you were gonna say it like in. I thought you were gonna say it upwards, like you know. You said it descending. I thought you were gonna ascend it.
It's kind of a bit weird, bro.
Yeah, that's why I got confused. So I thought you said
Yeah.
275 twice.
Rares 200, 185, 170. Are there even
Is
3
the
sets
pity
of
gonna be
rares?
like you randomize item or
Ah.
legendary? I don't know how it works exactly.
I'm just gonna pretend that. Okay, did he add it? Is he adding a new set of rares?
Who?
Are we planning on adding a new set of rares to floor? Tita has 3 sets of rares on floor.
There's more
12?
rares coming?
No, well, maybe. It depends. Because if I'm following his stats, I am to believe that there are more rares coming. If not, and they're just wrong because there's an extra one, then there's just an extra one. As of now, we still have 2 uncommons though. So I think, yeah, no, I think he's thinking that they should add a new set of rares to bridge a gap that exists. So I'll put it in. Why is my all of
Your boba / milk tea sugar can be adjustable. I don't care. Still bad for you.
I needed to freaking keep up with the stream because
Like, how does it work? It goes random or specific? I don't know how it works. I just know it just gives you I just know it has a pity system in the game coming, so it's gonna be for legendaries only. Well, legendaries and the really hard stuff to get. So if you keep killing the boss over and over, eventually it's gonna feel bad for you and be like, yo, you bad at the game, bro. Here you go. All items are gonna be guaranteed. All of them are in the loot pool. I just don't know exactly how it's gonna work. I just don't have that information.
155, 160. Hey, so my uncommon still stayed the same. Let's go.
We have
a new set of rares that are now level 170, I guess. And the old rares that were level 230 and 250 are being nerfed to 185 and 200. I can work with it. W. Honestly, make some add stuff to the game. I'm gonna have to write that. Hold on.
I was fine with flames and skills, but legendaries being included saddened me. Yeah. But at the same time, if you think of the average player, they sometimes don't ever get legendaries, so it's a little bit fair for them as well.
Yeah, I'm using the my entire family screams.
I don't think it's randomized. I don't think a pity system being randomized would make any sense.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure legendaries are in the pity system.
I explicitly turn on a red light when I'm on live. They all start running through the door on hallway screaming at max volume. It's crazy.
That's hilarious.
It's unfortunate.
From what I've heard, it was only skills and flame essence. Nah, I'm pretty sure it's more than just the skills of flame essence. I'm pretty sure.
So from how our idea was for it working was having a sense of priority.
It would be so much easier to answer these questions if Vinny was here, but he's slightly busy right now.
Yeah. What we proposed to them was the fact that certain things like skills that are necessities, think of summon tree and curse enhancement, having priority.
Those are going to be high priority. There's going to be priority on everything, but I think everything is still in the pity system.
Meaning that if you hit pity for a legendary item and you don't have the priority item, it would give you the priority item first. The priority items aren't going to be with weapons. It will mostly just be skills like curse, like C and
skills and the crafting materials. Like
yeah, same thing for
curse.
Now, flame is different because flame is not going to be considered a legendary like the rest.
It's technically a
burst. It's going to have a different pity system. So let's say a rarity, a legendary is like 1 in 400 kills. You'll hit flame pity at like 1 in 800 kills without. So yeah, every 800 kills, let's say. It's 1 in 800 for a flame, then you'd reach pity for a flame every 800 kills.
You're gonna have to change the tier bursts. I don't know if you realized.
Actually,
the tier 3 bursts you have at level 200.
Yeah.
I can't fix it because I don't have permissions on the document anymore.
You can go on the link that I gave you with editing perms, bro.
No, it took them away.
L.
Bro.
Bro, it's okay. I'll make a copy. Shoot.
Yeah.
It's alright, guys.
The market needs to drop down in value. Sadly, the market for everything is stupid. All max legends.
Is it still? Is it still expensive?
Apparently, they're
I saw everything go up to like go down to reasonable prices, like 4.
Mm-hmm.
Later, Miguel.
Is it still in
Thanks.
cave or is it moved? Wait, what are you talking about? Bro, 12th chest is gone? There's no way that's gone. It hasn't been there for
No
that long.
shot.
Nah, bro, you're
No
lying, bro. I'm going
shot.
there right
No,
now.
Go there right now.
I'm going there right
I
now.
actually
There's
just
no way it's
stopped
gone.
everything and went on
That's gonna
SP2.
piss me off, bro.
I would
There's
chew
no
my
way.
ass off.
I didn't know
Nobody
if it
has
was
stake.
limited. Nah, there's no way,
And
bro.
also, if it was limited, they should have announced that it was limited. One.
Nah, maybe it just didn't spawn
No
for him. Nah,
shot.
I'm
Is
checking. I'm
Kirby
checking.
okay? He's like cutting out
You
and then.
better. You better stop. No, I'm gonna trust that you're checking this, and I'm gonna
checking,
go
I'm checking.
back to setting up my
Yeah.
AFK farm on floor 8 for Rosa.
Oh my god, bro.
Which
Why did I go
sucks,
in
by
this
the way,
direction? Why did I go in this direction?
Because I'm
so
becoming the
stupid.
very thing I'm trying to destroy.
No way there's
I-
no
I-
way, man. There's no way.
Forgot
I do my
every-
Bro,
best
why is
to
there a
use it
barrier
for
here?
them.
Oh my
I do
god,
my
bro.
best.
Isn't there supposed
Why
to
is
be
there
like
why is there a
glitch?
barrier right
Oh, yeah,
here?
glitchy.
What is
There's
this
barriers
game?
everywhere, bro. I don't understand why BGM asked me to send him photos of where there are barriers.
You could just
'cause
walk
one, you
and
kinda-
find them.
Yeah, one, you kind of can't see them. Two,
Yeah.
Can you
How would
show
you
me where the
figure out where
invisible
I
barriers are?
Oh yeah, they're right here.
better
I don't
than
see
NPC
it.
with stream. Show me where the barriers are. I can't see them, bro.
BGM moment.
That's like telling a blind person, hey, look at that.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, the chest is still here. What do you, bro? I think he's high,
Let's
bro.
go.
Yeah, he's high.
He's high.
Yeah,
I might have
I
to
knew
go
it.
right
If only
now.
we could see server versions.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Why did
got
it disappear
stick,
in the first place?
Hopefully,
Good for
I'll
you, bro.
continue streaming the balances. Yeah, I think the next time we stream is probably when we're done with everything, and then we want everybody's feedback before it gets put in the game.
Yes.
Yeah, because you guys are still gonna like work on it afterwards, right?
Because at the end of the day, like I don't think anybody the contributors realize the game is not really. Well, then again, the contributors are players too. But people like Yato, he doesn't play the game, so he wouldn't know the problems with the game fully. Like, of course, he will know like the technical stuff, like in terms of development stuff, but like the balancing and all that stuff, he wouldn't understand because he doesn't play the game daily like us, like we do.
Yeah. I still can't believe. Oh, people don't use Kusanagi.
People don't use Kusa, guys.
Guys, what's Kusa?
Oh
No one uses that.
nobody uses Kusanagi. All of the
Yeah.
players.
all
I know
of the
over 100
players.
I only see them use Kusanagi. I don't see Faithkeeper. I don't see Misery.
Yeah,
I don't
because
see
balance
Retribution.
is the easiest
I
thing to grind.
only see
Yeah.
Kusanagi. How are they not? Well, Misery kind of. Okay, I'm not gonna. I hate being the guy that says Misery sucks, but when compared to a Kusanagi with its range,
Yeah,
come
misery
on, like,
sucks.
you
Yeah.
know what's winning there.
Man, come
which
over
is
to the
unfortunate.
adjustment. May have to grind.
Yeah, I'm going.
I'm also okay. Some another rebalance changed. I
cool,
have if you guys look at the document for floor 10, I proposed that daggers like Floria's, Saturn, and Breeze have a crit rate increase of
Cool.
21%. Rapture is technically considered a dagger, so it would buff Rapture too. But I'm wondering if we should do the same thing for Scythes. Not that you double it, but just
Alright,
add a bit
I'm a
to a Scythes crit rate.
Again? Anyways,
What?
I meant Matt.
Again?
Yeah,
Disappearing
no,
again.
because no, it's because it's dinner. We're trying to get sushi.
Ew.
Bro.
Oh, don't say.
Are you
ew.
just
I would literally die
are
if I
you
ate it.
streaming Google?
Okay, but
Yeah,
there
yeah.
are other,
The doc.
sushis that don't have stuff.
The dock.
Was it fish?
I'm not
Wait.
changing the dock right now. I'm setting up an AFK farm on floor 8, but that means I have to get there
Yeah,
first.
yeah.
Yeah, you also have to change the tier 2 to 250
Tier 2 to 250, that, thank you.
and the tier 1 to 200.
Yep. I feel like there was something else I wanted to write down here, and
Yeah,
I
I
forgot
think
what it
you're
was.
missing something as well.
I'm missing something. Something's wrong. I can feel it.
I can't remember.
I got pushed up a fountain by a bunch of birds. Could you
Sushi's
imagine
It would literally
get
kill me if I
Cisco-
ate it, is what I'm saying. That's why I said ew.
Bro has a fish allergy. Bro has a phallergy.
Yes. He made Pikusa prices go up. That's hilarious. That would mean there need to be more weapon classes. I would love more weapon classes. I hope they add more. I would like a
For
dagger
Swordburst?
class, a scythe class. Yeah, I would like different classes. It would be nice, like separate things.
I was thinking, considering the whole crit rate thing, just to like differentiate the scythe and the great sword and the dagger and things like that. You could just give things classified that way.
Yeah, I am
different
a good
animations.
choice, really. Mm-hmm.
Like a dagger would still be in a one-handed category. You can just give it a different animation. Anything labeled as dagger when you click on it and physically open it, like you open death spike, it says limited rapier.
Yeah, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. But
The
who's gonna
animations
animate
were
it though?
based on those. Anyone who wants to. It's called contribution. You want to be a contributor, offer your services, and then be good at what you do.
Yeah, that'd be. I would love that. I think.
Let's
Wait,
make it
actually,
too.
I can't. Never mind. Never mind. Keep forgetting. Streaming.
Who can animate animations? Well, I know Blank can make animations.
I can make
If you
animations, but I
want
don't
to,
feel like
you
it.
can make animations, but you don't feel like it.
But I'm pretty sure Epic Fishball is the one doing the animations right now, so we don't have to worry. Yeah, it does sound like a nightmare. I agree, Timeless. Or Time Lies. My mistake, Timeless, anyways. I do 100k.
Turning to SVT sounds like a nightmare.
almost
It
constantly.
is.
Well, you better enjoy that while you can, because that's gonna get nerfed.
I believe this. Would you guys consider what we're doing as technically a contribution? I feel like I would.
I feel like
It's
it is.
minor,
This is a lot
minor.
of. You put
Yeah, it
a
is.
whole week of your time into this.
Yeah. And then got won by a guy in like a day. I was like, damn, that's crazy.
Isn't Fish supposed to be a map maker? Yeah, he does a lot of stuff actually. He does models, he does map creation, he does animation, he does music.
Everyone
He's
with
done a
Meteor
lot
on
for
floor
servers
8
too.
hurts my soul. Also, to all the players who are grinding AFK on floor 8 while people are trying to get credit by luring the boss away and use Meteor Shot, screw you. suck. Bro, the freshies want XP, bro. You don't have to Meteor Shot it. Literally just go up there and hit it once. It's not that hard.
Okay, I'm back.
The
Dude, I
passive
only just
burn
use Swimming
damage
Pistol and
is
just go out of
nuts.
range.
But they're,
Yeah,
they're
that's just how
selling
life is,
pistol.
Timeless. That's just how life is.
Yeah, even
That's
Summon
just-
Pistol is better than Meteor Shot, because at least Summon Pistol doesn't do like tick damage of 6,000, which is below the damage
Matt,
cap.
I'm gonna burn you, Matt. I'm gonna burn you.
No.
Oh, never
don't
mind. I went
be-
through the floor. Wonderful
Let's see
game.
Let's see who
I'm
at the
gonna
grand
burn
party.
you
We
instead.
have level 220s. That's actually W. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna scare these people. Totally was not
Wait,
using
who
a
needs a
level
Rosa?
325,
I
guys.
don't even know what a Rosa is,
It's-
bro.
I need a Rosa.
Royal needs you.
Rosa Expanse is the
Why,
rapier from floor 8.
Oh, that's one of the new ones.
I should be able to get credit. Yeah, it's one of the new ones. I got the
I
pillars.
haven't grinded for
well,
anything
AFK.
yet because I've been so scared to go and like and
Alright,
like
back to
steal from people.
rebalancing.
Not fun.
Nah, I've been only using different weapons besides my high
Wait,
gear.
so does
I've been
that
using
mean
suspensions, bro.
if the level cap is gonna still be 350? Does that mean the tier 4 estimate tier 4 burst is gonna be 350?
God, oh no.
Oh god, bro, that's
I don't
gonna
even
cost
know
so
what
much.
Which
tier
money.
4s are
essentially
even
makes
gonna look like,
everything we
and-
did pointless.
Like, we're gonna have tier 400,
Man, y'all
like,
350
that's
bursts.
nice.
They're gonna do
Thank God. Oh my
50,000
god, I made
damage
a copy.
anyways.
Yo, I made a copy of the old stat, so if we have to revert everything down to 250, I can literally just make that later. Yes! I'm better.
He's him. My friend grinded floor
better.
8 main for hours and got tons of Rosa, but no
Ace.
3. Yeah, just wait. I would say stop grinding and just wait for the pity system. Just wait. Literally just wait for the pity
Where?
system.
There
If
was
you're
a
grinding for
green
skills.
crafters?
Yeah, there's a green crafters. It was on the
Oh, I don't-
garbage Christmas event. But
Yeah, the
nobody
garbage
played.
Christmas. Yeah.
That was a horrible event. Whoever made that event, please stop developing. It's horrible.
Yeah, actually, please.
That's-
Why did they
damn.
put it?
Yeah, I can
for
tell
free?
from the eyes of a liar.
It's horrible, bro. It was the
Oh,
worst
yeah.
event. Not the good Christmas event. I'm talking about the second one that was on floor
Yeah,
3.
the
That one was
second
horrible.
one. Yeah.
Hold on.
My guys just
Why-
plopped it. My guys just shoot a 3 from the
53.
3-point line like Curry, and just just dropped it up for a 3, bro.
Why did he? It went from SB2 and then it's like
I'm bored,
oh, Curry
okay.
shooting the 3.
Am I
Oh
even
my
doing
Those
this
wrote a
right?
term tier 4 like that,
Bro.
bro. We can't wait for tier 4 burst. I can't wait. Can't wait.
Oh,
Makes
man,
me
I
feel the
can't wait
same
to
as
do-
the term floor 13. I still can't believe that they mentioned floor 13 so soon. Like floor 12 just came out. They're like, floor 13. Let's do it.
I love how they said it, like while they were developing floor 12.
And they
they're
haven't
like,
even
"Oh, yeah,
fixed
is
this
gonna
game
be-"
yet. This game still has a
Yeah.
bunch of issues, and they're
And
like,
then-
oh yeah, we're
and
working on
then
floor
they're
13.
developing a floor 13. Jeez, like first.
I mean,
fix
I'm all
floor
for it. I
12.
don't mind the new floor. It's just like this floor still has a lot of
Yeah,
issues.
just-
Like even
yeah,
after we
yeah.
finish this rebalancing and everything's fine, there's still gonna be a lot of issues. Like there's still a lot more stuff to fix. Like floor 12 as a whole by itself, the freaking barriers, bro.
Oh my god, I
My
really
days.
hope tier 4 isn't gonna be like more flame essence.
Summon pistol just simply garbage because why does it stop you from attacking with your sword? Because you're
For
using a
real.
gun. You can't use a sword while you're using gun.
Nah.
It's illegal. Gun blades? Nah.
Nah. That idea was like
I wonder what the requirements for tier 4 would be. Another type of bro. If it has like a, you gotta get like 5 tier. You gotta get a 5 flames.
yeah. or like another.
Or another drop
like-
thingy, like oh you gotta get you
Yeah.
gotta get rainbow colored flames now or some garbage
Yeah,
like that.
you gotta get
Rainbow flame. Oh my god.
Quiet flames. Quiet.
And you're gonna be
Prisms.
doing 100,000 damage at 350.
Yay.
No, please.
That sounds like
Oh,
something
yeah, I
Yaddle
did
would
the
do.
math. I did the math, by the way. It turns out the level 350 bursts are actually underpowered for what they are. Take that in for a second.
Yeah, the level 350 burst could be stronger if they,
They
did
should
the
be
math
dealing. They should be dealing. Also, I was using my formula, and my formula is always making weapons slightly
What's
weaker than
good,
they really
gang?
realistically
Oh,
should
hi,
be.
Theo.
Like
Oh,
just
yeah,
slightly
Theo.
weaker. So technically, this isn't even the full power.
What's up?
What's good?
We're
But I
rebalancing
believe
servers
it was
too.
like
It's pretty
a
fun.
60,000.
How's it, Theo?
We got good news for you, Theo.
What?
Your terminus
You
is
can
gonna
use
be
Terminus.
150 again.
Hooray!
Yay!
Dragon, you had that comfy
We do
voice,
not care.
dude.
It doesn't even
What
matter
are
to
you
me
guys
'cause I'm not
talking
gonna
about
play
in
the
the
game.
server?
Yeah.
What did I miss?
At least I can actually like use it, you know.
Yeah. Like when you want to play it, you can just use Terminus.
Yep, and it's gonna be slightly stronger. And weaker at the same time.
Woo.
The game needs to have an overhaul if it needs to be updated alongside Service 3. I agree. If they want
Dude,
to keep this going.
Some drug dealer just asked me to watch after his backpack, and so I
Nice.
booked it. I that shit.
Gunshot
What?
should
No,
give
like-
more
like-
damage
like-
considering
like
you can't
dead
attack
ass.
for some time.
E-
It's a worse
E-
basic sword. Yeah, just don't use
ass.
gun skill, it sucks.
That is the most random thing you could have said.
Yeah, I know, but like you know, kind of scary.
That's so
Yeah.
Alright, on the bright side, a lot of the players will be able
Oh,
to use certain
nah.
weapons again. Yep, I can't wait, because I know a lot of people quit
Oh.
because of how stupid the freaking jump was. So this should at least help.
Wait, what did I do? Oh no. Go back. Shit, go back.
What did
I'll
I
watch
give this
Pharrell's stream 'cause I
stupid
can't
chest
see
so
anything
much
on-
health?
Okay.
doesn't even have any HP
we
bars.
have a small.
Yeah, but it does have a damage requirement. Oh, I see the list of damage values you put in the dog.
Wait,
Thank
so
you
this is like
much,
official?
Lyle. Yes. Yeah, this is official.
Yeah, this
This
is
is actually
okay.
it might be a part of the
If-
game.
If
forgot.
Yaddle likes it, then
He says he liked it
he'll
so
do
far,
it.
so high
Ah.
chance of going on.
Yeah.
Or
My-
tributes
my
level
ears
200 to where? For 11 tributes? Let me check.
Yeah, let's try this again.
225.
Go up by
Wait, no,
20.
it's for 11. I mean, for 10.
100 looking at
Uh,
175.
250 is 250 to wear a thingy. Unless you mean the old one. I don't know what the old one was. I forgot.
I think they were low 200.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there were 200. That was right. You were right. Not I was right. A boss bar would be very nice, like at the bottom of the screen to see how much health. Yeah, having a health bar on the screen to see how much health something has would be nice, actually.
Yeah, it would be.
And I hope that's a part of.
I would like
Service
if I had my own health bar, so I actually know when to like run.
550.
Top left.
It's on the top left.
Yeah, I know, but the percentage is so weird.
Yeah, it's pretty weird.
Yeah.
I've been down to like 0% before, and I'm still alive. It's weird. I
Because
gotta
there's no
have numbers.
decimals. There's no decimals. That's probably why.
Yeah, I know.
50 levels to wear a tribute you want.
I'd rather have
or
actual
another
like
to wear a
numbers
that's nice.
than a
Yeah.
percent, because a percent is so stupid.
It is.
2646.
But tributes are a luxury, so I don't really care. Alright,
Yeah.
Vinny answered, but I can't look it down on stream because Vinny. But for real, the Royal's been pushing his health on this thing, bro.
I literally took one day of break. I was so happy. Bro, I made a decision. Either I take a day of break, so I go to my friend's house, and when I get home, I either sleep, play Deepoken, or continue doing this. And you know what I did? I did neither. I played Deepoken, and then continued working on this, and then didn't sleep until 8 a.m.
Jeez, man.
And then Yaddle just doesn't, you know.
That's what playing Deepoken does to him.
You need some sleep.
Oh no, I got to sleep. I woke up late. I actually I woke
for
up.
you.
First thing we did was the stream. Like I woke up and then says like, "Hey, you guys ready for stream?" I'm like, "Oh shit!" It's like 3 o'clock.
There's a stream coming? Oh my god,
There's
bro.
a stream. I never knew,
What?
guys. Listen, please believe me.
Alright, I
was
think I'm
not
about to finally get Vinny in. Finally, after
Oh my
2
god.
hours.
Let's go. Nice dog.
Yes, I agree. What were we gonna mention to Vinny? I honestly forgot what we wanted to ask Vinny.
Watch this. All right. 7292. Right. You know what this means? The level 150 legendary damage is going to be buffed. Confirmed buffed.
Thank God, bro.
To astronomical,
So
ridiculous
hopefully that
rates.
could at least make it so that there's not a huge gap between weapons, like in terms of
Nice,
damage.
yes, it should. 3646.
Was that... Oh right, the pity system. Right, yeah, I wanted to ask I'm not looking through 2 hours to find out what I wanted to ask Vinny. That's gonna be too long. Yeah, it was the pity system that I wanted to ask him about.
Oh, this just goes up by 10. Sweet.
Watch it be
20.4%.
Bro, we need some we need stats that let us
1489.
move faster, bro. Like for
1490.
armor
Yes.
and weapons.
Nah, 2 times speed is too slow.
Nah, 2 times speed would be perfect.
390
Oh, good
clean.
shit.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine?
Why does okay? I'm on the stream and it keeps on pausing itself. It's annoying.
You just suck.
I believe that is
I
a
think
skill
I
issue.
think that's a skill issue, man. I need to do something about it.
Bro said skill issue to himself. What is you talking about, bro?
That's called
What
that's
do you
called being
mean?
humble.
Bro's self-insulting for no reason.
That's called being
at all.
humble.
It's not. Yeah, I'm being humble.
We got the new damage values for level
It's just
150
cheap,
legendary. It's
man.
at max 8780 at clean 4390.
Yeah, I really do
That
think we need
sounds
a skill
ridiculous.
for movement. I've been begging for this since the stupid spirit dash. We need a
But
skill.
that also means that the
movement.
mobs are getting buffed on floor 11, guys.
Oh,
Let's
geez.
go.
Now I could finally maybe take damage.
And everything. That's crazy.
So I'm gonna need level 300 for
sauce.
burst now. Yep, indeed. But you should still get a max level to get you ready for 13 whenever that decides to drop.
And then floor 14. And
Watch it get
15.
cancelled. That'd be it. That'd be music to my ears, bro.
Oh my god, that would be.
I don't have to stress about this game anymore. Not that I want Swordburst 2 to end. I don't think it needs to end. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I just realized if I ignored the 110 legendaries, I just actually never mind. I retract my statement. It would have been the same.
I just want Swordburst to end on a high note. Same. When Floor 12 came out, I was like, yeah, please don't end it on this. This is not a good update.
Yeah.
When we first, I remember when Burst wasn't in yet. I was like, all right, these are how much damage did we do? Oh my god, I'm doing 18,000. Wait, my rear is better than my burst weapon. My god, bro. All I need right now is 325 Aetherial weapons. If only I had extra to give. I wish I had. Wish I had some extra.
I mean, I do have 2 extra.
I wish I had some
skis.
extra stuff that I could give you, but unfortunately,
I have 2 extra.
doesn't
speeds
seem like I have
give.
anything extra I can give. That's unfortunate.
I can give.
Do you not hear the sarcasm, Map?
Oh.
You're an absolute
Oh, yeah,
idiot.
that's
You're an
right.
absolute
I
idiot.
wasn't looking
You're an
at
absolute
stream.
idiot, Map. You're an absolute idiot.
I wasn't looking in stream, dude.
No, another
Maybe I'll give you a
cutscene. Oh my
11
fucking god, I
tribute.
hate this
I don't
game.
want- Hey, profanity.
Hey. What game?
I
do
know.
you
I don't
play?
want your tribute. I hate tributes. The only tribute I wanted was this. Where is it? Where is it?
Isn't it
This
the
one.
katana?
Yeah, Azure, and that's gonna get nerfed. I cry.
Yeah, the one tribute I like the most is getting gutted. Ah!
Honestly, I think all tributes should do the same damage. They're freaking tribute.
Yeah, no, they should.
They shouldn't even have a
Do the
level. They
same
should just
damage.
do the same
Yeah.
damage at some point. Well,
Oh,
maybe no, they should have a level, but I mean, like, they should all be the same level
Yeah.
because they just technically work like a legendary. They're just a better legendary.
Mm-hmm.
The new floor 7
It's useless
tribute
to me
looks
too.
ugly
I
as
already
hell.
have all of them. I don't like any of the new stuff that has been added. I don't like any of the floor 11. I mean floor 12 stuff.
The only one I like is the floor 7 one, the katana, the Azure, I think.
You mean floor 8? That's floor 8. Yeah, that's the only one I like. That's my favorite weapon in the game, other than Terminus. Bro, why is this guy in the corner? Is he crying because he can't get drops? That's tough.
Oh, he's so sad.
That's actually really sad right there.
holy crap! I've been
Yeah,
getting
we
credit with
want.
suspension
That's
for
what we
love
wanted.
stream
We
already.
wanted that. Right, no, that's not what we wanted. We wanted tributes to not even have upgrades. So you couldn't even upgrade it. It would just be max when you get it. That'd be nice.
Mhm.
I do love
It's a
Swordburst
tribute.
too. It just brings more pain than anything.
Yeah.
I used to like it, and then I was like, "What am I doing with my life?"
Nah, I haven't
Yeah,
gotten there yet. I
that's
haven't
so
grown
true.
up. I haven't grown up. Maybe
Yeah,
when I hit
haven't grown
40.
I've grown up too fast.
Hey, what are the level?
Thing is, I
170
play so many games
Wait.
other than Swordburst too, and I enjoy those.
Am I?
But I don't know. There's something about Swordburst that we do enjoy. Well, unless you're playing it alone, then it's just completely boring. I don't know how you can play this game
Yeah.
alone.
Old level chain.
I've been playing other games like Castle Crashers, all that. Castle Crashers
God, I
is
haven't
fun.
played that game in so long. It's been years.
Castle Crashers is amazing, bro. My friend got it for me on sale.
Welcome, Pierre.
On the bright side, SP3 is finally going to getting its alpha out soon. Yep, we're gonna get to see the trailer next week.
Woo!
I just hope it's good, bro. I beg. I know it's not what we want, but I just want it to be good. I just want it to be good. That's it.
Yeah, I'd rather.
Even
not
if it's
play.
good, I still probably wouldn't play it because
Yeah, I
I'm just,
understand. That's understandable.
Yeah.
I'm over it.
I'm not. I want a good RPG.
Wait,
I love
so
RPGs.
how much subscribers did you
Yeah,
have?
I'm not really gonna
What?
Swordburst
stream?
straight. Sounds
How
kind of
much
stupid.
subscribers?
I'll probably play it for
Matt,
like
can you
a
talk louder?
week, and then I'm just not gonna play
How
it
much
ever again.
subscribers did you have before the stream?
It was at 58.
Nice. Yeah, almost at 4.6.
Can't get a
Yeah.
they're meow.
We're gonna get a 5,000, then 6,000, then 7,000,
Damn.
then 8,000, then
On-
9,000, then
on the
10,000,
grind.
then 11,000, then 12,000, then 14,000, then 15,000, then 16,000, then 18,000, then 20,000, and 1 million.
1 million.
Yeah, I didn't feel like going there anymore.
Yeah.
The trailer's gonna be the same quality as their other one. It'll be like the IGN one. Oh my god, bro. When they first showed the Sonic Frontiers. God, that sucks. But it was actually a decent game, it turned out to be. But I just hope they fix the ugly animations that they showed in the last things. They said in my comments on when I reviewed that stupid trailer that they said that they completely redone the animations and they look a lot better. They hired an animator. It's supposed to look really good. So I'm expecting to be odd.
Ooh.
Bro, I don't think Vinny's popping up, bro.
Yeah, no.
That's fine.
This is funny, bro.
Because we're pretty much done with everything.
Alright,
we
is
needed
it fine?
to
Did you want to
discuss
ask him
on
any
stream.
questions?
Yeah.
Huh?
Like, do we need to ask him anything?
Yeah, I wanted to ask him about the pity system.
Ah,
Yeah, that's all.
Wait, what pity system? As in, like,
system.
if you kill the boss enough times, you're gonna eventually get something.
Yes.
You'll
Yeah.
get a randomized legendary from its loot pool, yes.
That's not bad. I'd like that.
Mhm.
But
It
It's
would
like
save
Genshin.
so many of my hours.
it really would.
Like, so I remember the time.
Yo, it would have
you
saved
were
me 3
flying
years, guys. I would
away.
love
Remember when I was
that.
trying to get the gun,
And
someone
that-
pistol?
Bro, I
Matt?
agree with you so much, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pain. Our
God,
tier 3
you-
getting nerfed? Yes.
I have 130 wishes
Different?
right now. Saved
Oh
in
my God.
Genshin for Hu Tao. Because I cleared out Fontaine, I'm clearing out Sumeru right now. And I cleared out Inazuma.
Oh, you stepping up? Alright, okay. I don't know why you find
I
it
just wanna
cringe,
see
bro.
one
There's
Hu Tao,
nothing wrong
man.
with it. What's so wrong about it? I don't understand. Pass this charger. Plug this in. I got plug in now. I am enjoying Swordburst 2 right now.
Tier 3 bursts are stupid.
What is?
And look pretty ugly too.
Oh,
Who was this guy? You sent me a friend request and then sent me a trade request.
he really likes you, man. You should
Well,
you
he
should
might
totally
like
accept.
me.
He's definitely not gonna
Yeah,
steal
I
everything from you.
accepted
Yeah, Map, you're such a celebrity, bro.
it. I'm such a
Map
celebrity.
Tunia! Maybe you have how many subscribers do you have now? Let's go watch a Map Tunia video.
Hell no!
No.
Watch a Map Tunia video.
Actually, don't do that.
No.
Dude, I might just take that down, to be
Watch
honest.
a Map Tunia video. Maybe you have 74 subscribers, Matt.
Wow, that's crazy.
Matt, are you looking at stream?
Yeah.
Alright, hold on, let me
Dude, I'm gonna hear myself. I'm gonna hear myself and I wanna like kill myself.
Hi there, my name's Map, and Sasha totally asked me to do this. I play many games, but the games I usually play
I need to
are
step out for a
Swordburst
bit. Hold on.
Wait, no, come on, man, come on. I stopped it.
Sorry, I still see it on your stream.
No, I stopped it.
Sorry, you're not clicking the X button.
I stopped it.
You haven't clicked the X button, sorry.
I stopped it.
Wait. Is this Phantom Forces?
There, it's there. I
Sorry.
stopped it.
Thank you. I hate that so much.
Guys, quickly go watch it.
No! Oh, I'm just gonna go put that down.
Matt, don't take the video down, Matt. It has 600 views,
I'm
Matt.
gonna private it.
No, it has 600 views. Leave it alone. It's good memories.
Dude, good memories.
Don't mind that I got
bad
rid of
memories
most of
for
my
me.
cringy videos, but don't worry about that.
Yeah.
We're different.
Okay.
I'm better than
Oh,
you.
of course. It's racist
Alright, yeah,
now,
see you, man.
is it?
Bro, why am I seeing you inside of this chest, bro? Like, oh my god.
Whoa.
Map, the chest
I'm
is
not
halt.
even
No
attacking.
wonder we don't get anything. There's nothing in the chest.
That's crazy.
Has anybody
Yeah.
even gotten a drop from this? I haven't heard anybody got a drop from this before.
Okay.
People get tributes from it because it has the same tribute
Well,
drop
it's a
rate as the Neon
tribute,
chest.
but other than
except,
tributes,
except for stick, which is stupid in my opinion.
I don't
Stick
think
should
anybody got stick, right?
be 0.00.
Why is he giving?
Because stick is the same drop rate as mob tributes for whatever reason.
I'm not
even though
doing
it comes
this.
from a chest like that.
I'm not doing this.
Okay, well, the Zeus guy gave me a blue novice armor, and I gave him a red novice armor. So, good trade.
I don't even know where to go now.
Blue
I probably should have stayed there.
Yeah, you probably should have.
I'm just gonna play some battles.
I'm just gonna stand up and do nothing.
Yeah, I'm so tired of playing this game.
Or maybe play something else entirely. I don't know.
Yeah, that.
So do
You
we
know,
need
I think I
anything
might
else from
do
the
that.
stream, Ryle?
I don't really think so. I think I can just start working, which I kind of just am.
Alright, so should we end off? I don't think Vinny's popping up.
Yeah, Vinny.
I'm gonna give
taking
him
forever.
I'm gonna give him 10 more minutes to pop up.
Yeah. You know, I'm gonna play some Phantom Forces. Why not?
I played a lot of it.
I used to
Nice.
play it. It's good times.
Good times.
Alright, let me go to Catboy Vinny.
Catboy Vinny.
Vinny. We are
What?
ending soonest. There we go.
Wait.
I just hope that this all works. So I can't wait to be doing less than 50,000 damage. That's gonna make me happy. It's not gonna make me completely happy. It's gonna be better.
What are you doing?
you shut up?
Kirby?
Bro.
Jesus.
I didn't even mean to sound that mean, but like
that was actually
I was like,
really
yo,
mean.
can you know?
You were like, Sign, can you just shut up?
Can you just shut up?
bro, can you like cease to stop talking? I don't like you.
Cease to stop talking. So
Yeah,
you mean
cease.
keep talking.
Yeah, cease and then to stop talking, but also doing it again.
One time, I told my friend to just shut up for like no reason, and that was the wrong friend to shut up too. So I just told a completely different friend to shut up, and then he just left the call, and I felt so bad.
Oh my god.
So that sounds like a
I was like, shut up, and it was the completely wrong friend.
Poor friend.
So he just left. You should have just
Aw.
he was gone.
Sounds like a nice guy. How dare you, Thea? You deserve death.
I'm underlining the
You
ratings.
deserved a death sentence.
Honestly, that's just a citizen issue.
Matt, let's go fight Atheon, Matt.
But to say a citizen issue,
No.
I'm
Let's
sorry.
Let's go fight Atheon, Matt.
That is
No.
a-
Let's
that
go
is a
fight
bad
Atheon,
issue.
Matt. Why did I do that?
That is him for
You
being a
sound
bad
like
reset.
citizen.
Reset and come fight Atheon with me.
I don't wanna.
Reset and come fight Atheon with me, Matt.
Yeah, guys, go get flame. Get me a flame.
Is that Aki? Did I say Aki? I meant Maki.
Aki Maggie.
Is it? Who's making that? You know what? I'm done. I'm done questioning my ears, bro. I'm just gonna play the game. I cannot. What did I do? What did I do to my character? Oh my god, bro.
Oh my.
I hate this game.
We love SB2.
Are you serious? Oh my god, bro. I'm gonna literally delete.
Uninstall SB2.
No, I'm gonna delete it.
Delete it. You're gonna blackmail.
Matt,
yeah,
come on, Matt. We're
delete
going
it.
to Atheon.
I wasn't in SB2.
Get back
I
in
was a
Swordburst
fan
too.
of-
And come and fight Atheon.
That's what I'm doing.
It's gonna be fun. We're gonna get Flame Essence. And I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna trade it to you.
Evans.
I'm gonna trade it to you.
Oh yeah, totally trade it to me.
I still
Ooh,
don't know
yeah.
why it's not tradable. There's people with like 14
I
of them. It's pretty
don't
funny.
know either. But please, for the love of God, make them tradable.
I mean, Yada could trade them.
Yeah, but I highly
Can you
doubt
speed
Yada's
glitch
gonna
that
do
way? I enjoy it. I don't know. I like doing it. I got so used to doing it like this that I just decided
You
to
do it the most complicated way.
Yeah, but it's pretty easy to do.
It's easy to do.
It's easy to do because you've done it like 100 times.
Yes,
No?
Yeah,
indeed.
exactly. And then doing it just with the
Also, I thought teleport trigger your speed glitch.
Yeah, they fixed it.
Oh,
I don't know why, but I'm glad they did.
so they unnerfed the speed. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
You know,
still...
they apparently they know how to completely get rid of it, but they don't want to, because it's gonna. It's
I
gonna
mean,
It's the only thing that,
upset the
keeps their
fans.
game alive
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So-
Or
you
they
wanna
could just
walk
add a
miles.
skill that makes you run a little bit faster. It takes like 50% of
Yeah.
your health to run faster. What is the issue with that?
It's too hard.
What's that Blender model mimic looking ass?
Yeah, I don't like any of
Mods.
them. I don't like any of the stuff on this floor. They're actually like all jokes aside. They were modeled in Blender. Everything's from Blender.
No, everything is in Blender, but the problem isn't Blender models. If it
I know it's
wasn't for
not,
Blender, we
but
wouldn't
you
have
know what I mean.
terminus.
He knows what I mean by that.
The issue is just a difference in quality. I got a drop, guys. What
It
I
doesn't.
get?
I don't know.
I got a Shadow's Edge.
I just don't think they should have done it.
Well,
They should have just kept it going.
Yeah, I
with
I mean,
don't
like
the-
Blender isn't that bad.
like
It's just
new
that they
style.
did sculpting for it, which
Yeah,
is
it
they
looks
did
weird.
sculpting. That's what I heard. Like that's
Like-
what I've also.
like why?
Use this.
Why not? I guess.
mm.
Or what do you want for this Rosa? I don't even have anything. Oh,
Pretty
take
terrible.
that. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
I really don't like much on floor 12, and that's
Thank you.
Other than the map, I like the map. I like the atmosphere in the map. The music sucks though. The music is absolute garb. But
Oh my
we
god.
don't talk about the music.
Yeah.
I can
music.
finally move on to floor
It's a
9.
purple man right there. Wait, no, that's
Just to
blue.
Yeah,
repeat the
Trinity,
same
for sure.
process again.
That's a blue guy. Oh my god, bro.
Oh my god, what
It's
the?
a blue
Like that one
dabba
song.
dabba die to a next
Yeah,
level.
yeah.
Bro.
So many trinities, brother.
What's that giant ass sword in the background, bro?
Don't worry about it.
That's the
Don't worry about
tier
it.
3 sword.
Don't worry about it.
Is that a burst?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I get credit using a
Ugly
clean
ass
Rosa.
burst.
I
Leave
don't
the
think I'm gonna
burst
get credit
alone. What
using
did the
a clean
burst do to
Rosa.
you?
No. Damn, no credit. That's tough.
It's a burst.
Why does Rosa look
It's ugly.
good?
We love our ugly swords. I still kind of wish that
Stand.
swords weren't this big.
Yeah.
I love
the
Rosa, what
Fortnite
the
Battle
hell?
Pass, bro.
Yeah, we need more weapons like Rosa. This quality right here, this is the Swordburst 2 quality. This is the
Wait,
Swordburst
what
2
is
style.
it?
I
Hold
like
on, let me
this.
look. Wait, hold on. I don't know.
Like-
What does the Rosa look like?
It's also thin as hell. I'll stream it.
Yeah, just stream it.
Screen 1. Raw.
Oh, it's
Shout out to
that
Puddles.
thing with the flower.
Puddle 681 W man.
Shout out.
I don't know. W individual.
Hey, boss.
I have no reason to grind
Oh
here. for
God,
this
I'm
Starlight,
dying.
But I won't move myself. I'm not going to move myself. I'm going to keep grinding for Rosa. If I do get a Rosa, I'm going to give you back this one, because why not? I shall use this as my excuse to not waste my time moving to floor 9 and then continue my rebalance.
Yeah.
And also, game, give me Azure Starlight, please, I beg.
Why are floors? Why is that? Oh Jesus! Oh god! Right, as I was saying, why are the animations always broken on this floor, bro? It's so
Don't worry
annoying.
about it, bro.
No. They still haven't fixed it, even though they know how to fix it.
So annoying, bro.
Don't do it.
Oh, I cannot stream this chat. You know,
You don't like mushrooms?
I love mushrooms, bro.
Oh,
What kind of
Okay.
mushrooms, though? Don't do drugs, kids.
I hate mushrooms.
yeah. My favorite's probably portobello.
I have no idea what any of these mushrooms are called in name, bro. I just see mushroom and call it mushroom. That's it.
That's
There's like the ones that eat tree, and it tastes sweet, and then there's ones that eat dead stuff, and it tastes like meat.
Eats dead people.
I love eating dead people. What?
Me too.
Huh?
I mean,
There's
I am
there's
not a-
mushrooms called
not a
like chicken
ghoul.
of the forest, and it actually tastes like chicken.
Chicken of the forest.
Yeah.
ew, I hate chicken.
And then there's lion's mane, tastes like beef,
I'm joking, chicken is-
and
Wow.
also it's good for your brain apparently.
Oh, it is. Bet I
Alright,
could
so
finally get a 2
apparently
IQ.
Tito made a
Like
typo.
it
wait,
helps
what?
grow brain cells, I think.
What'd you say?
So-
Bro?
Oh.
Apparently Tito made a typo. There was not supposed to be a level
Oh,
170, a level 170 rare, so there wasn't going to be a new rare set added.
Oh, that's
So it goes from
unfortunate.
150 commons to 155 uncommon, 160 uncommon to 185 rare to 200. Which that's a 15 level gap. We could add like a level 170 uncommon set, but they don't want to add a set to begin with, so I'm just going to see if I can lower the gap regardless.
Regardless.
Or I can just delete it and it doesn't exist. Great. Problem solved, guys. It doesn't exist. It's not real. You wanna go up? Could have 15 left. Wait a minute. Let me cook. Level 170 uncommons, right? Level 160 uncommons, right? This means we have the gap of 10. 150 to 160 is 10. 160 to 170 is 10. 170 to 185
15.
is 15.
He said 5.
And it's still there. Wait, I did?
Yeah.
Guys, my brain is fried!
You need a break,
Let's
bro.
go!
You need a break.
Doesn't
You
matter. I already did it,
honestly-
and it looks better. It's significantly better. We love this. We like this. Okay, I'm gonna tell
Now
TW's values now.
now
'cause
let's
better.
get Yato to say no. Yato's like, yeah, I hate it. Just leave it alone. We're not rebalancing it anymore.
Yeah.
I
Actually,
swear to
changed my mind.
No!
I feel like I'm only just doing the Archon quest right now.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm sorry, but actually I don't really want to do that. So we're just gonna leave it alone and make floor 15. We're gonna make floor 14. I mean floor 13. I forgot what floor we're on. We're gonna make floor 13 level 350,000. So we're gonna enjoy that. All right, thank you. Goodbye.
Woo.
What are you guys doing to the boss?
What?
Somebody's
Where is it
cat
going?
has to out. Somebody's cat has a lot to say about SP2 balancing. Indeed. So toxic.
Bro, I sound like a.
Yes.
You know, someone said I sounded like Deku because of a Deepoken clip.
It's
Wait,
quite
really?
fun. Dude! Oh, I thought that guy was flying.
What are they doing to the boss?
I thought I said doing fire and I'll be. Oh no, that's not good. That's
I'm
fire
doing
acid.
fire.
That's fire acid. That's fire
what?
acid.
Oh wait, Boyle, do you know? Look at my stream for a bit.
Imagine streaming
Imagine.
I mean, look
streaming.
at
while
your
streaming
stream.
on a stream.
Bro said,
So,
"What did you know?"
So Sayonara and me.
That's the
looked
ugliest
into-
weapon I've ever seen. I'm clicking
Yeah,
off.
it's so ugly, but in the same.
Why am I on your
the-
stream?
Why are the two balls in it?
Bro, Exodus is a dude.
Oh, also.
Okay,
Look
wait,
inside. Look
pause.
inside the
Exodus is either a dude or a woman. Hear me out.
It's both.
I'm not going to a biology weapon on a Swordburst 2 on a sword, bro. I'm not gonna.
Swords have
continue talking.
genders?
Anyone? Oh my! No, don't. Listen,
No,
listen,
please.
I was gonna. Please.
Please
Look
don't.
in the other spears.
Look inside the
I'm not-
spear. Look inside the spear. It's pretty bad. If you have
Tryna-
trypophobia, you might not want to look in it.
You might not wanna.
It actually looks pretty cool.
Looks pretty disgusting.
If I can, like-
It is. It's gross.
You guys want to see inside of my my spear? Hold on.
What? Yo. Okay.
Oh my god!
Oh, bro, I had to pause there.
Yeah,
Also,
my bad.
hey,
my bad.
Clothing designer, I just wanna call something out real quick. Tell me why the hands on Infernum make me look like
I
a
hate it, I hate
using craft dinner mac and
Look
cheese.
at that, bro.
Can we please have actual hands? I would love. Infernum looks cool, but I can't bear to look at myself when I'm using spear class because I see my hand and my hand looks like a craft dinner noodle, bro. I can't. Please fix gloves on Infernum. Thank
Why
you.
do swords have genders?
Smiley face.
So we can make some funny art of them.
Oh,
Hey,
wait, rule 34.
No,
34
You
swords.
know, ironically would make that. She would. She would. I
Who?
could literally.
Who? I don't
could
know what you
request
said.
That and she would.
I don't know what you said. Who?
I don't want to know what you guys are talking about. Because it's
Ooh!
my ears.
I need
dig
to
my
know for
ears.
research.
Who is saying
Oh,
so-
wait. Simon, you didn't hear what who
I didn't
said.
hear. I didn't hear the who you said.
Blank.
Oh yeah, she
Blanca.
definitely would.
Oh.
Yeah, she definitely would.
Oh god.
Yeah, Blanca's something else.
Why did Kirby audible discuss?
Artists have not
he's
entered the chat.
I'm
He's,
shocked
he's
that-
groaning.
Hey,
I don't know.
Hey, if you guys make hella money off of that, kindly send me some merchandise. I did give you that idea. Thank you.
Yeah, that's
Which
true.
one?
You know, credit side.
For the funny
Which
NSF,
one?
not safe for work sword art.
Zeke wants to be.
Bruh. Sword art? NSFW sword art?
Yo,
Oh my
yeah,
God.
sword art, yo.
Oh,
Oh wait,
no,
actually no, don't look that up. Don't look that up.
no.
Don't.
Don't
not
do
look
that.
up.
Actually, don't do
Do
that.
Don't do it.
Oh god.
No.
What did this chat turn into, bro? We were just
Damn it.
wholesomely
The
talking about
sword had
Swordburst too.
balls.
The sword has balls.
You guys want to see my sword?
Can't
No,
believe
they're
it.
huge.
No, I don't.
Look at my
It's like
look at my
testicles.
huge.
Goals.
Look at this, guys.
You know what? No, you wanna know why it is gross? Kirby's right. It's gross because it's a sculpture. We don't want sculptures.
Yeah. Oh my god, it looks like.
And it looks
butt
so
cheeks.
bad with the textures,
It
bro.
lo- it lo-
Hear me out.
Dude,
The
it looks
sculptures
like.
aren't badly sculpted. It's just it doesn't work in Swordburst 2.
And it's the textures. The
that is
texture is
my
too low
opinion.
quality. That's the problem.
Please stop looking at the balls, bro. Please get the
I had
balls off
to, I
my
had to.
stream.
Bro, yeah, Exodus is caked up. I wonder if any of the other weird swords like that have that issue. I'm curious now.
Bruh, do not talk about like that. That's
Oh,
so
I know a
weird.
sword. I know a sword that might have.
I know a
What?
sword.
Which sword?
This one.
This
Which
sword.
one?
You looking this?
Oh, that sword.
No,
No,
it's
that's
too flat. It's flatter than my.
I thought it was dumb for a minute,
Wait,
and then
wait,
I
the
came
tiny
back.
bit. Ooh!
That's in a
Snap back.
Ooh!
demon.
Ooh! It's kind of hard to angle it. It's kind of hard to angle it.
Oh,
Kinda hard. There's something in there.
wait.
There's something in
Is-
there.
it's called the it's called the floor 11 dungeon portal.
Yo, this reminds me of World Zero for some reason. I
Oh, it
don't
has
know
one.
why.
It has
Yeah.
one testicle.
Yeah, it has
Yes, it
one.
does.
Why is it hollow?
Bro,
How?
do not say it.
Hollow's Eye.
It's wrong.
Hallowed
Oh my
be
God,
thy
the
name.
new Hallow's Eye, the new Hallowing Eye, guys.
Yeah.
That thing looks like it's staring into my soul, and I don't like it. How many? I still can't believe you have that many discs. And self now.
Don't worry about it. Don't
kindly.
worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
This one's normal.
There's no concern. There's no concern there.
I'm concerned. You were able to give Soul a free disc set. How?
Because I love Souls.
Wait, did I give you one, Boyle?
No.
And you shouldn't. Royal sucks. Royal's
Yes.
literally useless. Royal's nothing done anything for this Swordburst 2 community.
For real. Wait, what?
Oh my
That's crazy, bro. I would not take that disrespect.
I am not taking it.
Like I literally.
Wait,
You
what even
agreed though. You
happened?
agreed. It wasn't disrespectful if
You
you
to
agreed.
court.
Oh, that guy died. That's hilarious.
Your Honor,
Oh,
I made a severe and serious lapse in my judgment.
yes,
That's
I
a
agree.
very yellow guy.
Logan Paul's a good guy.
Also, you guys know, can see how I have
Turn
like
off
level
dynamic
250
animations.
mobs
That's not really
and,
gonna
like,
help
level
because I
230
was
mobs?
breathing. That's the
I
issue.
am-
I couldn't see.
Actually, I'm gonna ask if I can switch up the drop, the loot pool for
It
elite
would have helped
scav
a
and
little bit
scav,
actually. You're right.
because for whatever reason, the elite scavs drop level 230 stuff more often than they do 250 stuff.
Ow! Ow!
Oh,
And it's the
Ow!
other way around for regular
That all.
scavengers.
That literally just
makes zero sense.
all went to us. Almost killed us, guys.
Yeah.
My God.
Almost more like it killed me.
Can I stop being pushed by you stupid dummies? Thank you.
Yeah. Oh my god, Vinny is finally here.
Finally,
Hey,
bro. I
What's
was so tired, bro. Finally. Can you oh God.
What
What is going on?
Hey, yo.
This man
Are you
is,
serious?
like
I hate this game.
inside a blender right now.
I hate this.
What
I'm
is-
quitting.
what am I
I'm
hearing?
leaving.
Inside of a microwave.
Leaving.
It's broken.
Love this game.
No,
guys.
no, it's good. It's good. It's good. It's good.
No, it just healed all the way back up to full health. I'm not fighting that. I'm gone.
It's
Oh, he's on phone. That's why.
I'm gone.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm on my phone right now. What's up?
Okay, can you like tell us how
I
the
see,
pay
like-
system's gonna work, or can you not discuss that?
Yeah, I can explain it. So pretty much for each item which has a different pull. So let's say there's a 1 in 5, or 500 kills and 1,000 kills. It'll create 2 separate pools. So only getting one of those items in the pool would reset the pity. So if you got one in the 1 in 500, it would only reset the 1 in 500.
Also, like if there's
one in
multiple in 1 in
1,000.
500, it would Wait, so after wait,
If
yeah,
there's
well,
multiple 1 in 500, so if there's multiple 500 items, it's going to put them into a pool. So whenever you get the 1 in 500 pity, it'll give you a random item from that pool.
okay, that makes sense. That's exactly what I thought it was gonna be. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. That's it. You can leave now. Bye. You're useless now.
No, the only reason. Only reason why he was
so
here.
much, Vinny.
All right, we can finally end stream. That's literally all we were waiting for. That's what it's all about.
Damn,
That's what
bro.
it's all about.
Listen, nah. Keep this the Swordburst secret.
Anyways, is there anything else you wanted to say, Raul, before we end off?
Is there anything else that anyone wants to ask Vinny while he's here before he disappears
I
into
think-
the?
Oh yeah, you actually before he
unrelenting
leaves.
void?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Ask.
If the update is coming today, blame Max. I don't know.
They're
Will
supposed
you
to
give me
update today.
$100? That's my
I'm
question.
sorry. man.
Why not just wait for the?
Well,
Why not
yeah.
wait for the rebalance first? That would make more sense.
No,
No. It's
no,
a
it's gonna take too long. Because
That's
I'm gonna
fair. Okay.
finish. I'm gonna finish by like today or tomorrow.
Or we'll disable.
I'm thinking
I'm pretty
tomorrow,
sure.
and
I'm
you guys
pretty
have
sure.
to all look through it.
I'm pretty
So
sure
it may
there's
not be-
there's gonna be ability to turn off effects, right?
Vinny with
Not in this update. That's coming in the huge one.
Oh god damn it.
the huge. There's
So
a
what's the
huge
next
one.
update
W.
then?
But
The
thing
pity
with it,
system?
It's yeah, the pity system is fully released in this one, and also the data store or data loading for items now actually has batching, so it's no longer going to load your stuff instantly, which will cause.
I swear it was doing that before.
Yeah, no, it is doing it.
It is
No.
doing it.
It could. All it did was load items like instantly, and it would cause a strict timeout to the point of where your data would quite literally corrupt. You could lose items from it.
Oh.
Wow. Okay.
I don't like
It has
that.
patching, so it can load
Yeah,
up to 8,032 items in under a minute. Is what I tested.
That's kind of
With
scary.
the amount of times I open my inventory, I don't like the thought of me losing my items, bro. I have been collecting for way too long for this crap.
I am no
Don't
longer
do this to me.
I'm never pressing the letter E again.
E.
Only when I
might as
load
well,
in.
like,
Do
remove
you
the
know the
tab.
amount of times I've...
Guys, it's not the inventory. The inventory works completely separately. That just works
W?
based on data that exists.
Oh, because I was about to stab you
Oh,
with this.
okay.
What is this weapon
I'm
called?
talking about like actually loading into the
Opposer.
game. That's the issue.
So actually loading
That,
into the
remember
game.
when I said
So
opposite?
what you're telling me just playing the game
What?
leads to item deletion. Fantastic.
Yes, you could lose items depending on how many you have.
I don't have that many, so
I have
I'm
way
pretty
too
sure I'm fine.
much! I'm a collector, bro.
So what,
I
what,
have
what
a
would you
collector.
mean? What would too many be?
Like probably above like 4,000, 5,000 maybe.
I don't like that.
I don't have that much.
Yeah, I don't think private
you're
servers
probably-
are coming,
I
Sorelli. I'm
might
sorry.
have that much
But a
because
lot of
I
people have
never
that much,
dismantled my...
so, yeah, it's fixed.
Wait,
Yay.
Vinny. Private servers.
Contact Max.
Oh god damn it, that's not happening, man. Never mind.
Contact
He's not
name
on board
being
with it. I don't think Yato's on board with it.
Alright,
I don't
that's
think
not
private
private
servers
servers.
work
How
for this
about a
game, I'm
server
not gonna
list?
lie.
Oh,
A server list sounds better.
And being able to teleport on the same map would also be nice.
Hold on a
Yeah,
minute.
like
I'll
Atheon.
think about it. But what it means is having to ping a bunch of locations across to each server. So
Yeah, World
basically,
Zero
it's
does it.
servers talking to servers. Yeah,
Cool.
it's not fun. I've made it
Wow.
before, but it's not fun.
Oh jeez. I
Mm.
hate
It
coding.
uses messaging service in order to.
So let me
ping
a trade
server
real quick?
locations
Alright, bet.
across.
I'm joking. Don't join me.
I'll probably do it. We'll see.
Oh, I got a
Okay.
legendary crystal.
Easy make the
Upgrade
VIP
is fine.
expensive. How about we just don't add VIPs
I'll
and you
do
just get
that.
good
Yeah.
and stop cheesing.
The
being
VIP
angry when people end
expensive,
your cheesing.
everyone,
Can
every
Okay.
executor with robots.
I love- How about this,
Wow,
Vinny?
okay.
The last thing, the doors, man. The freaking teleportation.
Oh,
Is it
yeah,
gonna be
the doors,
fixed?
Please.
Please. This is so frustrating.
What?
I'm back at spawn. Ah!
Did you not take a single waypoint?
No, I didn't think I would need it. Oh my god, bro.
Okay, that's a slightly minorly on.
Teleport,
God,
teleport network with checkpoints
So
that
mad,
are
bro.
unlocked and saved.
Oh, look at my balls.
What?
What was the last? What was the
What?
last thing which was just one with that feature?
If they made
Not the
Hunter Fear,
teleport
I would
doors.
not be cheesing it. Can you not curse, Sorelli? Thank you.
Yeah,
Guys.
please.
What were you saying, Vinny? Sorry, you were like lagging really badly. Couldn't hear you.
What was the last feature that was mentioned before the teleport doors? There was something else. There was 3 things I was thinking of.
There was something else? I can't remember honestly.
I swear to God, there was something.
I don't think so. It was
there
the
has to be.
server lists,
Oh,
private
there it is.
servers.
That's the one. That's
Oh.
the one. That's the one. That's the one. That's the one.
Okay.
Okay, teleport network with checkpoints that you unlock and they save.
Like World
server
Zero?
list with
Yeah, World Zero has a really
Messaging.
good one. I love World Zero's server
servers
lists.
where it's
Yeah.
very easy to make. Well, not really, but still, I'll figure it out. I've done it before.
It's not very important right now. You don't have to like get it in like right away, so you could take your time with it.
Well, the next big thing I have to make is freaking guilds, and that's gonna be annoying.
Why are guilds coming this late in the game though? Like,
It's so
Why
funny.
not?
I don't even
Laughing
know
coffin.
how it's gonna work. Oh god. Alright, how many laughing coffin clothes are we gonna get, guys?
Oh no,
I'm
you
back.
can't get multiple.
Hi.
You're not gonna be able to make someone's guild the same name as another. That's not gonna
Nice.
work like that.
Cyan, don't make your guild name stupid,
I am
please.
not making a guild.
Yeah, by the way, if you make a guild, you can't change the name. So
Do you get
Oh,
anything for
no.
being in a guild? Like any passive upgrades or anything? Like
I'll give you a
stats?
toaster.
I hate you.
It's
This
your
is what you're saying.
I'm gonna put it in
It's
the
a pretty
bathtub.
good deal.
Yeah,
That's
give
a
me a-
pretty good deal.
I'm gonna put it in the bathtub.
Give me
Wait,
a-
I'll
no,
get the
give
most
me-
expensive
Give me a
toaster
toaster and a
possible.
bathtub.
You underestimate what a toaster can do, okay?
Certified toaster.
Toasters
You know,
are
you
awful.
could take advantage of guilds and the fact that you have a forge system by literally making just aesthetic things, like a level 100 armor that looks different, by just putting a divine playmail in with a bunch of other
Honestly,
low-level
Sorelli,
drops.
I don't think being able to
You could do
solo
it's
anything
not
this
on
really
floor
unique
11
thing
should be a
called
thing. I mean, floor 12 should be a thing. You shouldn't be able to
what
solo
was it?
bosses that easily.
Get a toaster. Pretty good.
Map, I don't even know where I'm going right now.
I don't know
This
where
will
you are.
work
I'm at the
with,
minis.
with IDs.
There's a chicken
and
AFK grinding
job
here.
ID.
Oh, there's a chicken.
It
a
will
chicken.
also have to ping across when a player joins.
Can we have some insight on how guilds are gonna work? That's what somebody asked.
I think I want to make it so you can have an icon for your guild, a description, definitely like admin abilities within your guild to control everything.
I think
Maybe
trading.
maybe we'll do something
trading
like guild wars or some crap, like
My
some
trading's
kind of
already in the game.
competitive.
Yeah, I know, but yeah.
We could do some kind of competitive thing maybe with
Either
guilds
chicken?
because
No.
the way I want to do it, we should be able to just set them up in like a leaderboard.
Like clan wars, maybe.
Maybe.
I don't think so, Sorelli. I disagree. I disagree with what you're saying. I don't think we should be able to. Yeah, you missed, Matt. You suck. I don't think we should
Yeah,
be
I
able to.
know.
We shouldn't be able to solo bosses. I disagree.
I don't like solo bosses.
If you're gonna
I mean,
if you're
we
gonna
have,
do
like,
it,
a
you're
looping
gonna have to
technique,
right.
sure.
That's what I was about to bring up. If you're gonna do it while looping
actually-
and missing on damage
Hold
and all
on,
that stuff,
hold
then
on.
yes.
I need to.
Well, you
edit
shouldn't
my
be able to
note
just
here.
tank
Fix
them.
Teleport doors or Cyan will end me. There we go.
Yeah, I actually will end you if you don't fix the freaking doors. Because the doors have been broken for a year.
Oh, hi there, Jesus.
Damn, you don't have to iterate, bro. I
I'm
think Broke is the
sorry,
point.
but I'm so angry, bro. The doors.
Guys, he's really happy about the doors.
Don't you dare,
Freaking
me.
doors, bro.
Hey, no, I like how I went complete 180. Pause.
Yeah.
What's so happy? I'm like, don't you dare.
Actually, you
pause
know
that.
what? Don't fix the
You
doors.
love
Make
the
them
doors.
worse. Make it so we fall through the floor at least 10 times before we can get through it.
I'll
Yeah,
make them teleport you 100
Make it
times
so, like,
before
we
you
don't
actually
teleport.
like get teleported. So
Yeah,
you
thank
get
you, thank you,
teleported
thank
in
you.
the same
Only me,
spot.
by the way.
Actually-
Only make it do that to me. Only make it do that to me.
No, lock it behind an RNG barrier, guys. You have to get a legendary. Yeah, it's a 1 in 400 chance in order to actually enter the dungeon door.
Yes, yes. And it deletes whatever weapons in your hand.
Oh no.
No. Stop, you're giving Yato too much ideas.
Alright, is there anything else
I bet
I'm
if we told that to
fired off?
Yato, he would do it for
Anything
like an
else?
April Fool's
More
joke.
questions?
I
Yeah.
don't believe so. On the stream, if you can't, Vinny, is there anything else you just want Vinny to answer?
Yeah,
Any questions?
There's the last
for
few
him in
questions we're gonna
particular?
ask. Ask a question.
For context,
we're gonna ask no
Vinny,
more
what
memes.
do you do? What do you do for Swordburst here? Just that, in case people are interested, they can ask you questions related to what you do. In your own words.
Maintain the entire code base.
The coder.
Maintain the entire code
Yeah,
base.
he be
He's the
coding,
coder.
bro. He made the
He's-
game a lot smoother. I don't know if anybody realized,
He's
but the
a
game
hacker,
is a lot
man.
smoother. I remember how laggy
yeah.
floor 11 was, bro. Thank you, Vinny. Thank you.
Oh my god.
Things. I still want to make more stuff for optimization. Ugh.
I don't care. Just freaking take the comp. Just take it. Just take the
I don't-
take the
I
praise.
don't think I'm seeing any.
Thank you.
I don't think I'm seeing any questions. So, Vinny, if you want
Let
to
me make
hop
sure,
up
let
and
me
do
make sure.
anything on your own.
I'm giving people 5 more minutes to. Nah, that's too much time. 2 more
5
minutes
more
to
minutes.
to pick
Two
to
more.
put questions.
Two more minutes.
If not, well enough because we're tired.
That's crazy.
During the 2 minutes, we keep on bullying Vinny.
Yes.
Oh my god.
He enjoys that,
yeah,
don't. Please don't.
Yo,
He's a masochist.
What?
I don't think that was ever confirmed. I don't think that was in the script, bro.
There's a script. Do you know who I am?
There's no
I
script,
don't
I'm
use
joking.
scripts, bro.
I'm joking. Bro, that was the joke.
I know.
Calm down.
What script do you speak of?
Mine.
Oh, we're writing
no,
a movie actually.
all of my
It's
st-
about.
all of my- all of my
We're
stuff
making a
actually-
movie about
Everything
Swordburst
else.
too, where we progress from level
Swordburst
100.
too, the
I
movie.
mean
Oh
level
my
1
God,
to
no.
Oh, hell no.
350. It's gonna show the jump from floor 10 being level 100, and then it's
After
gonna
Shiny
for some
Aura?
reason jump into
What the heck
350.
is
It's gonna be fun.
Shiny Aura?
It's a great movie.
Shiny is like the.
It's gonna have the rock, so it's gonna be good.
No, Shiny. I remember Shiny. Shiny was
There's
an
gonna
old
be,
UA. Yeah.
What did
He's
Devs
gonna
gotta
have
increase the
Kevin
level
Holtz in it.
Yeah,
of my
it became
beat
a question
swords
mark.
and armor? No, don't worry. They're gonna get decreased back down. You're fine. Just cope for a little bit longer.
No, I know. Shiny
I'm gonna
doesn't
say
do anything.
One more thing.
Shiny's a
Really?
question mark. I know that.
Oh my god. Right, my dog's going crazy now. I will say one more thing before I disappear, go vanish, poof, yippee, yo, da, da, da.
Yeah, it should be called no item. You can't trade no items, I believe.
I've mentioned this a few times, but I'm gonna mention it one more time. I am working on something big for an update. It's gonna be.
Yeah, I know what it is, guys. I know what it is.
There's no.
It's gonna be
I don't
big,
even
guys.
know
What do you mean?
It's gonna be big. I'm being sarcastic. I'm sorry. Sorry. Continue.
You know, I feel like I should just tell you at this point. Like,
You should definitely tell the sign. I won't tell anyone. I'm a good boy.
Bro's the one
yeah,
guy
I feel
who
like you're
doesn't
just gonna
leak.
yell at me though.
Bro's the one helper that doesn't leak. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
But anyways, yeah, it's gonna be something big. I'm working on it with BGM, Atomic, and a few other people. It's gonna be interesting.
Alrighty.
Why do
Oh,
people
Alpha,
think you're?
Shut up, Map.
admin?
Nobody cares about you, Map. Right.
Okay.
Right. So
I got
Alpha,
six
what we're
levels.
doing is the max level. Well, we wanted to drop everything. Let me tell you what we wanted to do. We wanted to make the level cap back to 250, and everything was going to be scaled off of that. However, we're not allowed to do that, so we're doing 350.
You can't change the
It's going to be
level
level cap,
cap.
but the max level weapon is going to be so like this burst weapon right here. Why is this 350? Anyways, this will be level 300. The legendaries on the max legendaries on floor 12 will be 275, right? It's 275, right, Royal?
275
the
is
legendary?
the yeah. It goes
Right,
up
the
in order
max.
from all the 3 legendaries are 275. Sorry,
225.
Sorry, 225 to 250 to 275.
Right, that's all the legendaries on floor 12. So it's gonna be a lot more reasonable. It should be easier for people to catch up. Everything should be balanced again. So yeah, that's pretty much all you missed. Well, you missed a lot more. There was a lot of stuff we had to go
Yeah.
through,
Oh
but
wait,
that's the gist
there's
of it.
one more thing actually, real quick.
So-
To go with that, I'm still gonna make that thing wherever if you're more equated to the floor, it makes you need a lot less skill credit.
Yes, Appa. It is
That's
different.
okay. Wait, is it based on level?
What'd you say?
It'll be based on level depending on like who's. So if you're killing it and you're
That
posting
solves
at the floor,
every problem.
Wait, what'd you say? I didn't hear
it's
what you
gonna make
said.
it so you need a lot less kill credit, probably like 3 times less.
So depending
for-
on the
for-
level you are, you will need less kill credit when killing specific bot.
Yes,
Finally,
and
bro.
also
That should have been a thing in this game
Depending
a
on what
long
floor.
time ago.
Yeah.
Well, the kill actually, yeah, that's kind of true. But anyways, it's gonna be yeah, that'll be a thing. I'm working on that like next update.
That alongside a damage cap will help.
I want an event before
A
they drop
better-
for
a better
13
damage
again.
cap.
Yeah.
I want Halloween
Hey,
event.
we're
I want another Halloween event. You better go do
Do
it.
I have enough
Halloween
time?
event.
Something that's
Hey, if I
actually
do make
good.
a Halloween event this time, I'm probably gonna do some scripted elements.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what
but
that
cool.
means, but sure.
You know,
I trust you.
Sounds-
Like,
you know
I hear
what?
the word
Sounds
scripted. I'm
cool.
thinking I'm gonna see some pretty cool stuff. So, I'm hoping.
Okay.
He's like,
trust
you
in
gotta
your
use
abilities to
small
make
words
something
on us, okay? We're stupid, especially me.
Yeah.
Do you
Well,
see how I'm dressed?
On my keyboard very aggressively and make
Okay.
things happen.
That's
Magical
cool.
things.
It's cool. I trust you, Vinny.
Magical things,
Yeah.
like a new item,
Shut up,
a
Savannah.
new
God.
fancy item.
Well, there is a new item coming in this next thing. Actually, a couple of them.
Yeah, there's 2, isn't there? There's one
And
dropped
it's
by the
supposed to be.
dummies
There's
for some
supposed to be
reason.
50 new skills, guys. 50 new
Wait,
skills.
what?
50 new skills,
There's
guys.
no new
Dummies
skills next
drop
update.
something?
They're not complete. They're 60%.
Yeah, 50 new skills. There's 50 new skills coming.
Please tell
No,
me
guys,
that.
I'm not having 50 new skills.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I got a rare crystal.
Vinny, I'm gonna DM you something real quick. What did you get? Who got what?
Although I am
Got a
gonna
rare
recode
crystal.
the skill bars so it can actually like have stuff unequipped on mobile and Xbox.
Nice.
I'm so bored.
Matt, whenever we get a drop, let's just overreact, okay? Let's just overreact.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go now. Bye bye.
Bye, Vinny!
Okay.
Goodbye!
Okay.
I'm
I like
bored.
how that was so dramatic when it's basic later. All right, next.
That was hilarious. I'm gonna. Somebody needs to clip
Oh,
that
somebody
and send that to
died.
him.
They literally killed themselves in front of me.
Map, I got Val, Map! Oh my god! Yo!
Oh my
Map, I got
God, dude,
Val,
that's
it's
so cool.
560! Bro, I could go
Oh
buy.
my
What
God,
can I
dude,
buy right now?
so
What can I buy
much.
right? I could buy 50
my
steel
God.
longswords, Map.
God, that's so cool. Bro, my parents are gonna be so confused. And they're gonna hear like, why is my son smacking his table?
Is you good?
Kirby?
Who's like, yeah, I was gonna say like, Kirby, why are you tweaking out, bro?
He always tweaks out.
Get this man a perk.
I want to be able to
He's
yippee like that, bro.
Get
I
this
want to be able to
man a
yippee like that, bro.
perk 30 ASAP, bro.
Really?
I can't do squeaky voice. I'm not gonna do it because it's gonna be cringe. So I'm not even gonna try it.
You should do it.
No, I
That
can't
sounds
do it
like-
anymore. Can't do it
No,
anymore.
just
Go,
try it, try it.
go
Do
for
your
your
best,
said
do your best.
brains.
No, man, kill yourself.
No, I don't want
In
it.
Fortnite.
Oh god, that's so
I will
valid.
do You.
Oh my days!
Floor 12 confuses me. Why do we go for level 200?
Somebody's trading
Okay,
something.
our first mobs aren't even level 200. Our first mobs are like in the level 210, 220 range.
Video
in
game,
terms of what
okay?
they drop.
Video game.
Why?
Video game.
I can't organize these mobs right.
Man, I can't get a drop to do the meme. Oh my god.
I haven't gotten anything.
Matt, we're not ending until we get a drop. So kill everything,
God, dude.
please.
I'm gonna piss myself. I'm actually gonna piss myself.
Whoa.
You know what? So
Oh, we don't have great skull! Oh my god! Yes!
Are you guys actually getting anything but no?
Yes!
Smacking
I
gold
got a
chest.
great scroll! We can end the stream. Goodbye. Have a good day.
What?
I'm ending stream.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I shall continue on rebalancing.
We actually need.
Blood was so
You need
excited.
take a break, Royal, please.
Not yet.
See ya, people.
I'm still working.
You
I'm
sure?
just so bored.
Well, yeah,
I mean, you have
what I
time.
can
You
do.
don't
I
need
wanna
to
get
rush.
I want to get. No, I don't, because I want to get this done before Monday, because Monday's my last day before school starts.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So
That's
sudden.
true. Okay.
Isn't there Labor Day on Monday? Oh wait, no, you're not American. Fuck, forgot.
He's Canadian.
Yeah.
Oh,
Anyways, have a
can't
good day,
stand nice
people. Bye.
Later.
He can't stand nice people. Wow.
Right.
Did it
That's
press it?
So American, I forgot.